This a LP beat. This a LP beat. This a LP beat.
All right. What's going on, everybody? We are live for the Detroit Lions taking on the New Orleans Saints at the Caesars Superdome. Detroit is -4, over under at 47.5. What is going on, everybody? Let's see who we got all up in the building. We got Kahuna Cat, Bay, Renee, Jeff McCraft, Stephen David, Jamie Ward, Test Stake Hold, Stephen David, Save Soul, Cola, Bay, Save Soul. How's it going, everybody? We got Grit up in the building. Time in the Buckeye. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully I said everybody that's all up in the building. I don't know why. Huh. All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, let's go this way. All right. Okay, hold on a second. Why did this go like this? All right, hold on. Go like that. Put this bad boy on that. All right. And then bring up my other channel's chat. All right, there we go. What's up, James Brent? All right, so you all know what time it is. Let's bring out the Simba. Forward down the field, that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 go hard, win the game. If you will keep your theme down the field again. A Lions victory. Go Lions. All right. Y'all already know what time it is. Detroit Lions in the all whites. Y'all know what time it is when we are in the all whites. We are undefeated. Okay, hold on a second. Why am I getting the same one? What's up, Kiwi Love? Okay, hold on. We got to go like this. We got to go like that. We got to go like this. Something. I can't get my two of my chats up at the same time like I normally do. So I don't know what the heck is going on here. But we will figure it out because that's what we do here. We figure it out. All right. What's up, Cole? All right. Bring that guy over here. Live chat. All right. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Bring that up like that. All right. There we go. We figured it out because that's what we do. All right, just making sure. Yes, sir. Plug her in so we don't. All right, there's that. What's up, Gray? Gray bearded dragon? What's up, Murray? But yeah, when the Lions are in the all whites, we are undefeated. So you already know what time it is. We're going to have a good day. We are going to have a good day on the road. This is the first time Dan Campbell is back in New Orleans as a head coach. That's weird, Timon. Timon the Buckeye. That's weird. As soon as you said there we go, it kicked me off the stream. Oh man, that's crazy. Got Daryl Johnson and Joe Davis. And he could suffer his first loss as the Saints coach. Go Lions if you like this video. Hey, I appreciate that, Cole. Jared Goff versus Derek Carr. We're coming up right after this. Let's go. Oh, I just wanted. Okay, that is okay. All right, we're good to go. All right, let's bring up the halftime for the cue. All right, there we go. Let's put that on. All right, there we go. Now, let me make sure that. All right, there we go. What's up, Reacting with Brennan? Bay's up in the building. What's up, Brent? Lions 31-17. Ooh, I like that one, Brent. What's up, Mr. Small Fry? What do you think of Florida State and making it into the playoffs? They're going to make the playoffs. You know, without their starting quarterback, they're still 2-0. So I definitely got them going into the playoffs. Now, do they win a playoff game? Probably not. But, I mean, hey, you still put yourself in a position to go out there and play in the playoffs. All right, so in and out. So Chris Olave is in. Rashid is out. So offensive line is in. Bruce Irvin is active today. Alex Anzalone is out. So Lions get their starting offensive line back. We might get to see Bruce Irvin. Let's go. I mean, granted, I'm not expecting a whole lot from Bruce Irvin, but, I mean, hey, if he gives us at least solid production, that's a win for the Lions. Man, I am stoked today. Let's go. First game in December. It is December 3rd. 22 days away from Christmas. Holy smokes. Roll Tide and Steelers 8-4 would be nice. Oh, absolutely, Jeff. It's the Lions December. Absolutely. What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy Olay. Hopefully I said your last name correctly. It says, go Saints win. Hey. I'm just messing with you, Jimmy. Hey, we're going to have a good game. First game, Dan Campbell, head coach of the Detroit Lions, back in New Orleans. You know it's going to be bittersweet. Same thing with Aaron Glenn. And Aaron Glenn's under pressure, so, man, I think this is going to be a real good game. Let's go, Prize. This is Michael Collins. What's up, Michael Collins? Time for the Lions to secure a playoff position. It's all good. Thumbs up. Hey, I appreciate that, Jimmy. Bro just got here. I'll be in and out of the chat. Hey, appreciate that, Grit. We need this win, says Gray. Lions blow out by 10 or more. Well, I don't think 10 points is a blowout, but I mean, 17 points. I can see. But I mean, you cannot discredit Derek Carr. Derek Carr is a good quarterback, and this is a perfect a perfect team for him to be the starting quarterback of. New Orleans desperately needed a quarterback. They got themselves a starting quarterback. You know, if it's 7 or less going into the fourth quarter, Derek Carr is number 3 and come back from behind. So the Lions have got to put this team away and put them away early and the entire game. What's up, Michael Johnson? Michael Johnson's in the building. Y'all know what time it is. All right.
December begins into the final month of the regular season here.
What's up, studios? This is me versus you, Trox. Hey, absolutely. Hey, y'all, don't be rough on my team, Trox. Hey, you know we on
Saints in search of their first
our team needs his win.
Years, looking for what would be their best win of the year. Now, Blake Grupe was questionable this week, did not practice dealing with the
hold on a
issue.
second.
He will
Let
play,
me...
and off we go from New Orleans.
All right, so the Lions get the ball first, and it's at the 20. Dorsey gets it up at the 20-yard line. Let me fix this field.
So here comes Jared Goff, who had started to generate some MVP discussion. He was playing as well as he was, but 3 fumbles against Green Bay after he had 3 interceptions against Chicago, trying to get his season back on track.
And the big thing that Dan Campbell took a look at during the course of the time spent after that Green Bay game, and just the emphasizing, and you're going to go back and look at it. Jared Goff is going to go back and look at all those turnovers and see if there's any common links.
Fumble on the opening snap.
Fumble!
Back on top of it,
and the Lions recover it.
You want to start your week?
I mean, that's the most fundamental thing in the game of football. The quarterback-center exchange.
Offense number 73.
I mean, the timing is completely off. Jared Goff is coming out, so the false start there would have been a penalty, so it wouldn't have mattered what happened. But, I mean, here you are. This venue can be challenging to play in. If you allow the Saints
is a false start on Detroit.
All the way during the course of the game, it's going to be challenging. You do not want this crowd involved.
What's up,
in the
Mike?
game. You can see some of the impact right there down inside.
What's up, Brennan?
All
right, here we go. Single back formation. Got Jameer Gibbs in motion. Here's a handoff to David Montgomery. Montgomery gets it up at about the 18-yard line. Maybe the 19.
Against this New Orleans defense.
All right, gain of 4, so it's at the 19-yard line.
Ankle injury, but he's in the lineup, and so 13 years into his NFL career, he's missed 1 game because of injury.
Yeah, coaches will tell you what's the greatest ability you can have as a football player: dependability, accountability. Unbelievable what Cam Jordan has done throughout his career. It's going to be fun to watch.
Second down and 11.
Go up against
single back formation.
So they do have Jordan, but they're without Marcus May, without Pete Warner, who joined Marcus Lattimore.
And here's David Montgomery. David Montgomery breaks the tackle. And he gets about 4 yards up at the 23.
Howard into Mario Davis. And so 3rd down coming up is Detroit offense, one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL. And
at the Lions 23.
The 2 teams in the NFL, they're top 6 in pass and run.
That's a tremendous place to be in, because that way when a defense is trying to take away something, your other component, whether it's run or pass, you can lean on that to be that.
All right, ball's at the 23, shotgun formation.
Categories is awesome.
Here's a handoff. And Montgomery, that's a first down.
The Lions will do that. It's 3rd and long. You think, of course, they're going to pass. No, straight up.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
They catch people by surprise in these situations, but they do it so
What's
often.
up, Richard
you
Carr?
Think it would be something, an alert when you come up to the line of scrimmage. Hey, don't think it's 3rd and 7 and we've got run coming. You've got to protect the run on your way to the quarterback.
All right, here we go.
Down.
Skipper's in motion.
Defensively lately, stopping the
trips up top. Single back formation. Here's a handoff. And that's at the 36-yard line.
And you got to test them, right? You got to see if they got things
2nd down and 6, gain of 4 for David Montgomery.
You have to come in as an offense that next week and see if they've got everything figured out. And I think there's also, it takes a lot of pressure off Jared Goff for Ben Johnson. You know, you don't have to lean on that. And here's the other part. You start getting that run game going, where Jared Goff excels is play action with throws into the middle of the field.
And here's Goff throws. And that's caught. That's Jamison Williams.
With flags down.
Flags down.
Williams, the first-round pick last year, had just one catch as a rookie. Just dazzling, game-breaking ability. And starting to get enough reps where he's able to show it.
See what this flag is about? There's a lot of Lion fans at New Orleans.
More 96 than 97.
Oh, that might be roughing the passer.
Anderson probably, if they put this down.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Pass interference, number 29. Penalties decline. Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 96. 15 yards will be added to the
15-yard penalty.
Yeah,
so count the catch. 15 extra yards. First down, Lions.
And there's the physical persona, and it kind of clouds this, and that is that this is the best explosive play offense in the league.
All right, here we go.
You get a
first down
really kind of takes you back.
And 10 at the New Orleans 38-yard line.
Dan Campbell and the culture that he's implementing here and how he leans on that offensive line in the run game, you forget about how explosive this offense has been.
Ball's at the 38. Shotgun formation. St. Brown in motion, top of your screen. Now going to the bottom. Trips down low. Here's a handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs to the 20, 50, 10, 5, and inside the 5-yard line. First and goal. Let's go. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Taylor come in here and try to make this stop. He follows the motion down. He's right in the hole. He's got to make that play. The offensive player, when
Taylor,
you bring wide receivers in,
for the Saints, could not get him.
That's going to free
broke
you
that
up in the hole
tackle
to make the tackle.
And he had mostly
Taylor
green
just
light
completely
from there.
on that and turned it into an explosive run.
Yeah, we've gotten to see both pieces.
All right, here we go.
In the NFL, and Montgomery
single back formation.
The running back, and Montgomery that comes in here.
Here's David Montgomery. Montgomery, touchdown, Lions.
Well, they converted 3rd and 7 with a run play, and then just a blink of an eye later, they're in the end zone.
They have not got their issues fixed on this. You're going to see all the tight ends out here, right? You got big bodies on that side. Now watch this. As you come down to block, you're playing man coverage.
And when the blue and silver wave.
Jonah Jackson's
stand and cheer the brave. Raw, raw, raw. Go hard, win the game.
And Montgomery's got his 10th touchdown in his first 9 games with the Lions.
Down the field again. A Lions victory. Go Lions. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-0 Lions over the Saints. 11:15 remaining in the first quarter. What's up, Dragon Kingdom? What's up, T-Lo? So this drive right here on defense, this is what's going to tell us, is the Lions for real or not? Can they bounce back? We've had to sit on a loss for 10 days. Hope all is well with you, Trox. Hey, I appreciate that, T-Lo. Yeah, I'm still dealing with a little bit of depression, but, you know, hey, it's December football. It is December football, baby. This is where, you know, the contenders separate themselves from the pretenders. And those that are trying to fight for a playoff spot, they come alive. Taylor Swift is dating number 87 right now, but she's already looking for number 88. Hey, you could get that, Mike. My brother-in-law is there with at least 25 to 30. Hey, that's what's up, James Brent. The cream rises to the top in December. Hey, absolutely.
Atlanta approach that game.
All right, here we go.
He knew that this was going to be a big physical game today. Come out and establish that line of scrimmage with your offensive line, who didn't have a great game against the Packers, and I think everybody that's a Lions fan was excited to see how they were going to respond today.
And we got a ball at the 25-yard line, touchback.
Saints offense.
All right, here we go. First down and 10. Derek Carr, 66 completion percentage, 231 passing yards per game, 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions this season.
And they're good. But
all right, here we go. Single back formation. Carr steps back. Carr rolls. Oh, intercepted! Intercepted, Detroit! That is Brian Branch!
The rookie from Alabama with his second. And a disastrous start for the Saints.
Let's go! INT!
You can't get off to a worse start than they have right now.
Pass was intended for Juwan Johnson, I believe.
Stays in, helps out, releases late. He's right there. And in the middle
Brian
of the
Branch,
field,
right place, right time.
9 times out of 10, that thing is going the other direction. And just a great job by Brian Branch right there, hand to eye, just scoops that with one hand and brings it in.
Brian Branch, who had his first interception in the NFL as a pick-6 in his NFL debut at Arrowhead as his first.
All right, here we go.
The Lions have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs gets it around the 12-yard line.
You know, it's a Saints team struggling to score, and they're looking, Daryl, at a good chance they're down 2 touchdowns like that.
It's amazing how the way that a game starts could just completely take you out of what your plan was going to
be. All right, ball's at the 13-yard line.
Kind of look through that,
second down and 6.
Exactly what happened on that interception.
What's up, Wendy?
You have to stay true to what you're doing. Are you potentially down 14, potentially down 10 to start the game? Absolutely, but it's still early in the game.
All right, here we go. Ball's at the 13-yard line. Single back formation, trips down low.
Behind Goff this time on 2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake that was intended for Josh Reynolds. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just from a confidence standpoint, to be able to hold this to just a field goal attempt here would be a huge step for this Saints
What's up,
team.
Kelly Duncan?
To your point, Joe, you go down 14 to Detroit right now, who's coming off that loss to Green Bay and is probably amped up a lot, talking about December football, what they want.
All right, here we go, 3rd down and 6.
That momentum.
Shotgun formation. Ball is at the 13-yard line, 13 yards away from Pater. Sam Laporta in motion.
They rushed his 4 on 3rd and 6.
And that's cut. That's a touchdown. Lions.
2 drives, 2 scores, and a marvelous start to this game for Detroit.
This is fantastic. I mean, it's just coming right around a post-up situation.
Forward down the field. That will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, rah, rah. Go hard, win the game.
It is a haymaker.
Down the field again. A Lions victory. Kick is up. Go Lions. Kick is good. All right, let me fix the scoreboard. All right, there we go. Let me fix it on the field, on the halftime as well. All right, there we go. All right. What's up, Vash? Jimmy going skiing downhill. Oh, what in the world? Now the field. Okay, let's fix the field. All right, there we go. What's up, Jeff Nadeau? Bray says I'm watching the Broncos. Man, Lions, 2-score lead, 14-0. What's up, Dan? So when we come back, the Lions will be kicking off following that touchdown and extra point. What's up, Big John? Branch sets up Laporta. All right, here we go.
About complimentary football or lack thereof for the New Orleans Saints this season. There's a great example of it as an offense. You love those 17-yard scoring drives.
And the kick is in the air.
You know, Rashid Shaheed.
And we're going to have a touchback. Ball's at the 25-yard line.
Touchback down to the field. Here's Pam Oliver.
Yeah, Joe, I spoke to a couple of people with the Lions who said that Thanksgiving loss to the Packers, the team was just tired. They insisted it wasn't an excuse, it's just a fact. Jared Goff didn't go there when I spoke to him before the game, saying the Packers in that game had the same situation.
All right, we got 10:24 remaining in the first quarter.
Said expect more energy from the Lions team. So far, that is the case.
Well, Dan Campbell said this week, he said, look, every good team goes through a stretch like this.
And at the single back here is a tackle for a loss.
Doesn't even let
Aiden Hutchinson with the tackle for a loss. It's a 1-yard loss.
About this Saints offense
brings up second down and 11.
They do have Chris Olave today. As Pam told us before the game kicked off, there were some questions. Were they going to have any of their starting receivers?
All right, here we go. Second and 11, 10 minutes to go in the first.
A legitimate weapon outside. This offense is not lacking in weapons.
And Derek Carr steps back. He throws. That's caught. No. Incomplete.
He's knocked out of there by Jalen Reeves.
Intended for Alvin Kamara.
So 3rd down and 11 against this
Brings up
Lions
3rd
defense.
and 11.
It's given up a lot of points this season, and it's dealing with another key injury this week. Their leading tackler, Alex Anzalone's out with a hand injury.
Yeah, a lot of talk about Jack Campbell, Derek Barnes handling the communication, wearing the green dot, but I think the biggest question on the defensive side of the ball, who's going to bring that pass rush?
All right, here we go.
Aiden Hutchinson.
3rd and 11.
The inactives today. There's a lot of guys that you see on that Detroit team.
Carr steps back. He throws. That is incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Away by Cameron Sutton, and just like that, the punt team comes onto the field.
And again, this is all mistakes by the Saints. I mean, to start this game, Juwan Johnson on the opening drive with the deflection. We saw Alvin Kamara, I mean, with not securing the football and allowing that to be punched out. Right now, they are not matching the energy that
was intended for A.T. Perry
that they're playing with.
All right, here comes a punt.
You know, their first home game in a month. You'd hope that they would show up and kind of pick up from the momentum from the crowd, but they haven't had a chance.
And we have a return at the 40, 45. And down at the 46-yard line.
And so the Lions with 2 drives. And
Lions will get the football at their own 46-yard line. So 54 yards away from pay dirt. What's up, Turtle Finks? So I do want to let y'all know that on week 16 is going to be a little crazy. I will keep you informed what the schedule for streaming is for Christmas. I know I will be doing the Lions on, I believe it's Christmas Eve. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything after that. I'm not sure when, my side of the family is going to be celebrating Christmas. And then I don't know when my wife's side is going to be celebrating Christmas as well. So, I mean, I know I'm off on Friday, so I'm praying that's on Friday. If not, though, if it is on Christmas, I'll let you guys know what's going on. So I just want to let y'all know now, and I'll keep you guys informed throughout as the weeks go on. But, yeah, Christmas week 16 is going to be a little crazy for me. But I will definitely keep you guys all informed. All I know is I'm guaranteed Thursday Night Football, week 16, and the Lions. That's all I'm guaranteed. After that, I don't know. Because there's a couple games that I do want to do, but I don't know if I'll be home for it. How about Michigan versus Bama? Is Bama in the college football playoffs? Dan says I'll be back. Jimmy says go Saints. Doing the thing, says Gray. All right, here we go.
You've got 2 guys that you feel great about.
All right, single back formation.
Which is what they envisioned when they drafted Jameer
Laporta.
Gibbs in the first round.
Up top, here is
Got it here.
Gibbs, no gain on that play, brings up second down.
Looked and saw, wow, 12th pick in this day and age on a running back seems high, but they loved his big playability. And it's interesting to note as they face the Saints this week that Dan Campbell said, hey, Jameer Gibbs could be our Elvin Kamara. He can do so many different things. And you pair that with David Montgomery, who they brought in from Chicago. 2 of the vital pieces to one of the
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, trips down low.
2nd and 10 from the 46.
And here comes Goff, throws up the middle, caught, Sam Laporta to the 30, and down at the 25-yard line. First down, Lions.
Just some fundamentals here right now for the Saints. I mean, it's just tackling, right? I mean,
yes, Trox, you play your Michigan Wolverines in the Rose
got an
Bowl
opportunity to
on
make
New
that
Year's
play,
Day.
and it's yards after the catch.
Oh,
so,
wow.
well, it's gotta
Okay.
be disappointing for Dennis Allen right now. A lot of fundamental things, the small details.
Yeah, I will
really
try to
hurting
do
the
that
Saints.
game. I will try to do the college playoffs. And that's Goff. That's caught. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 10, 5, touchdown, Lions! Let's go! 20-0 Lions! Amon-Ra St. Brown, 25-yard reception.
Away as the first player to the point of the tackle. You've got to secure it, and then it's the second player that has the opportunity to try and take the football away. I don't know what Zach Braun was doing on that play.
Forward
That is
down the
Amon-Ra St.
field.
Brown. get him to the ground.
That will not yield. And when the blue winds soothe
Coming out of
away,
that loss.
stand enter the brave. Raw, raw, raw. Go hard, win the game. Give a team that your fame. Down the field again. A Lions victory. Go Lions. 21-0. Lions up by 3 scores. What's up, Varig? What's up, John Kepler? What's up, James? Let's go. Not playing around today? Hey, absolutely. Man. Hey, can you tell that they're mad? And I told a couple people, a.k.a. Grit and the Dern, I told them, Dan Campbell and this team sounds ticked off. Yeah, they're a little ticked off. They're letting their frustrations out today. Should be a 2nd degree mismeter every time Trox sings. You mean misdemeanor? Hey. Michael Johnson, you could get that, bro. Hold on, where is it?
Got him! Come on, man.
Come on, man. No, hey, your boy knows he can't sing, so, hey. But we have fun over here, so. Phone's lagging bad. Keeps getting me way behind. Might have to switch. Oh, man. Michael Johnson, you could definitely get that, bro. All right, here we go.
Lions come into this one having lost their last 2 games, having fallen back into a tie for first in the division after losing to the Falcons last week.
They just look demoralized. I mean, all these pitchers, I mean, look at the expression on their faces. I mean, Pant talked about the energy on the Lions side. There's none. There's confusion. What just happened? How are we going to fix
this? Plays,
this
54 yards, a minute 19 on that Amon-Ra's touchdown drive.
No, Lions, meanwhile, easing some of the brewing concerns about things after the 2 tight wins and then the loss against the Packers. Out of the gates in a
and
hurry,
here we go.
Zip. Short kick this time.
And short kick at 10, 15, 20, 25.
To the 25 as we look back at the touchdown.
And we saw this a couple times last week in Atlanta. This is Amon-Ra St. Brown, right? He's a wide receiver. He's very dynamic. Here's Zach Bond, and here's Jordan Howden. Those guys are in for Pete Werner and for Marcus May. So the injuries finally kind of catch up to you a little bit. I still don't like the linebacker on a dynamic receiver coming out of the slot. And then again, poor angles. We're just seeing poor angles to the point of the tackle. Just basic, fundamental football things from this.
Here we go.
And even then, Bond had a chance.
Shotgun formation. Got to have a Kamara in motion.
They've got Taysom Hill ready to take this snap from the 25.
And here's Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill. Good gain on that play. Going to bring up 7 yards, so that's going to be second down and
I've never seen anybody really consistently
second and 3.
Exactly. The fans here are booing. That's the one thing that has worked so far today is Taysom Hill. Get him in there and just say to Detroit, all right, it's 21-0. We're going to steady the ship, and we're going to lean on some basic fundamental offensive things to try and get some points here. And
all right, here we go. Single back formation.
Yeah, it's gone from a gimmick, kind of a gadget.
And here's Alvin Kamara. Kamara losing yards.
Loses 2.
Loses 2 yards.
Along with Hutchinson. We've got our first game break of the day. Hello, Carissa Thompson.
All right, so game break. And that is Tyreek Hill, 78-yard reception. Miami is up 10-0.
In the cheetah. He's already ahead of you. Why even try?
All right, 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5. They put Carr in the shotgun and bring Jamal
Ball's at
Williams
the
in
30-yard
running
line. Shotgun formation.
for their first down there.
And that's a sack down at the 19-yard line. Bruce Irvin. Let's go.
46-year-old showing that he's still got it.
Oh, this is awesome. You know,
Bruce Irvin.
to get picked up
Let's
at some
go.
point during the season. Just
What's
because
up,
of his
Melinda?
pass
What's up,
rush
Robert?
ability. Yeah, 55 sacks through his career around the edge. I tell you, what a great pickup. That was November 14th. Get him acclimated. Get him ready.
All right, here we go. Here comes a punt on 4th down and 15.
A veteran.
Line drive of a punt here.
And he fumbled it. He got it back.
Drops it, picks it back up,
And down
stop by Taysom
at
Hill.
about the 34.
The shining light of the.
Let's go. What's up, Lance Eugene? Man. Lions are firing on all cylinders. See, this is the one thing I've always said all year long. If we play like this, we can be undefeated. We can match up with the Philadelphia Eagles, the Kansas City Chiefs, the San Francisco 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys. We can play with them. But that's the one thing about Aaron Glenn that I cannot stand is he's so inconsistent. He's consistent at inconsistency. I mean, if we play like this all year long, man, the Lions are probably a one-loss team. Oh, and we can also hang with the Baltimore Ravens if we play like this. What's up, Rick? Looks like I got to change my name. Now I told Derek I would if Bruce got a sack and the Lions got a win. Well, there's the sack, and we're up by 3 scores.
So we're talking like an all-time start to this
Third
game
team
for the
since
Lions.
2000 to score 3 touchdowns
2000.
in the first 7 minutes of a game.
Over the first 7
Raiders.
minutes of the game. The Raiders did it in 2002. They did it in 2010, and all these Lions
Did it in
fans
2000
here to New Orleans.
in 2 and in 2010.
21-0, their team back on offense, and a lot
6:08.
of long faces.
Ball's at the 34, single back formation, trip stack, bottom of your screen. Gibbs in motion, play action. And that's going to be a loss of about 2 yards.
Jordan is there for the tackle. We bring it back inside. Man, oh man. I mean,
first negative play
there were some questions like,
for the Detroit Lions.
Good, but how good after how they looked on Thanksgiving? Yeah. It's as if they took all that talk and said, we'll show you.
Yeah, and I'm going to start this off. Pam talked about them saying that we were a little bit tired on Thanksgiving Day. Baloney, right? You know that schedule coming into the season. You know, as a Detroit Lions team teammate. You
What's up,
play on
MSU Detroit
Thanksgiving
fan?
every year. It's all about getting this mini.
All right, here we go. Out the shotgun formation.
To get you ready for December
Goff
football.
throws. Oh, nearly intercepted.
Paulson Adebo had a shot at it.
Paulson Adebo almost with that INT.
I'll go with tryptophan before I'll go with tired.
You know, we're all tired on Thanksgiving Day, so third down and 11. And as you look at this Saints team,
all right, here we go. Third and 11.
Defense, even as they've struggled, is take the ball away. They're going to have to do that today to have any shot.
Absolutely. You've got to have the ability to take the football away, steal possessions from Detroit, but you've got to start doing something right now because this
shotgun
game is
formation
to the point where possessions are
too high safety
from getting back on pace.
Lions
Here's Goff. Goff, and he's going to get sacked at the 25.
Oh my God! Wow, what a great job by Zach Vaughn. I mean, you're going up.
That
against
brings
Penei
up fourth
Sewell.
down.
Watch the bend. Watch how low he gets. Smaller guy on the outside. Look at that little dip right there, and then right to Jared Goff.
Saints defense forces the first Lions punt. Jack Fox.
All right, Jack Fox.
Be alert for the fake.
I think he learned his lesson on Thanksgiving.
4th and 19. Here it is.
And the punt's in the air.
Punt from Fox. Bowden back there sizes it up, makes the grab,
and he's going down at the 24.
Mabin the stop.
Jalen Reeves-Maybin.
Saints go back on offense.
Sniff that one out.
Coach of these Lions is
A3 record best since 1962.
And when you zoom
all right, here we go. First and 10. New Orleans at their own 24.
That's why there was no panic.
Single back formation.
With head coach Dan Campbell going back, looking at that film and saying, listen, it's turnovers. There's good stuff on that film. We've just got to stop committing these turnovers.
And here's Derek Carr, steps up. He throws, that's caught. And that's ball at the 30. And Jamal Williams with that reception, former Detroit Lion a year ago.
It's been a while since you've seen the pass rush impact the quarterback the way it has here at the start of this game. I mean, Derek Carr is really struggling to get things out on time. Coverage on the back end. That gives an extra
all right, here we go.
For your defensive line.
Second
to get
down
to the
and 4.
Rush coverage right now working as well for Detroit as I've seen over the last month.
Right, and it all goes hand in hand, and it seems like that coverage has been excellent so far.
And here's Taysom Hill. That's a first down. Still on his feet. Crosses the 50. Down at the Detroit 48.
For the Saints, John Kaminsky got him. And finally got something going here.
Bringing
Taysom Hill.
Fullback to lead him through there as well. Little down block
with
by
the quarterback keeper.
And there you go. And again, some missed tackles right there. Now Kirby Joseph. You've got to make that stop. You can't go low on Taysom Hill.
Can they just
John Kaminsky with that tackle? All right, they're going to...
North Turner was our offensive
It's
coordinator.
at the 49. And here is Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara gains a yard. Now it's at the 48. Second and 9. What's up, pass?
Better job as his career's gone on of not listening to it. How do you not hear this?
Hey, I appreciate that pass.
Every time you come on the field, you're getting booed.
Derek Carr's 1 for 4, 6 yards and a pitch.
Where your skills are under the microscope, and when you talk about the quarterback position, none greater. And you
all right, second down and 9.
That situation,
2:40 remains in the opening quarter.
More of the credit when things go right. This is something that Derek Carr is used to.
Shotgun formation. Here is Taysom Hill. Taysom throws. And that should be incomplete. Indeed it is. Third down and 9.
Way too much attention. Then he remembers watching Russell Westbrook, of all people, do an interview where Westbrook said, I just
third
don't
down.
give a what people think. And it made an impact on Derek. And he said, you know what? I need to be more like Russell Westbrook. And from that moment forward, says that he's done a much better job of just ignoring the outside noise. But man, the guy's
Jamal Williams in the backfield.
Only block out so much.
Be a goldfish,
Out the
Joe.
shotgun.
Is that it?
Be a goldfish, like Ted Lasso says.
Yeah, the best.
And here is Carr. He's going to launch it.
Floats one,
A little
two-touch
high,
there.
incomplete, brings up
Covered by
fourth
Brian
down.
Branch. Yeah, and it's fourth down.
Just you can't get your feet set in the pocket. You know, it just
That was intended for A.T. Perry.
a little bit high there on the throw. This offense is completely out of sync, and we saw them against Atlanta.
What's
last
up,
week.
Peter
It was just the red
Grimshaw?
zone. You know, when you've got it to that point
What's
where
up,
you go into the red
Wiemeyer?
zone and it's an interception, and then it's a fumble, and then you've got some penalties. I mean, you're not even getting close to the red zone. Your offense is not executing
All right, here comes
at
a
high level
punt.
at all this afternoon.
Lou Steadley.
Another
Khalif
punt here
Raymond
for
is
Lou
set to
Hedley.
return.
Fair catch called for.
And
Bounces
it is
inside
going to
the
go in
50
the end zone. That is a touchback. First down and 10 at the 20. Hey, Aiden Hutchinson has some blood on the back of his jersey. They're playing violent and fast, baby. Violent and fast. Trox, you so excited and pumped up. Melinda, you have no idea. I had to sit on a loss for 10 days. Chomping at the bit.
You know, he got traded to Detroit.
All right, here we go. Jared Goff, 5 for 7, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns, 147 passer rating.
Their next franchise quarterback. At worst, it's a burden because he wasn't playing very well. He had that huge contract. But who saw this?
Yeah, I've had to sit on a loss for 10 days.
But really put it all together last year. Mentioned prior to these turnovers the last couple games was garnering some MVP conversation.
All right, here we go. Sam Laporta in the backfield in an I formation.
He's now doing extension next summer.
Khalif Raymond in motion, top of your screen. Here's a handoff, and Montgomery gets it up at the 33-yard line. First down.
Brad Holmes as your general manager.
Lions.
Brad Holmes spent time in L.A. with the Rams and Jared Goff, and you know he knows. And I think the big thing was, and we had this when we talked to him, week 5 against Carolina, kind of coming in and just saying how much he's grown. And you look at his career.
A minute
and what he
50
accomplished by
remains
getting
in
to
the
a Super Bowl,
opening
but he was
quarter.
only in year 4.
21-0
So there's so much more
Lions
that
with
he
the
had to
football and the
experience,
lead.
had to learn, had to catalog.
Ball's at
as
the
a quarterback.
33. Shotgun formation. And that's incomplete. Granderson with the pass deflection.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, 2nd and 10.
And they need a big play. They need something from this defense to help out. Last week it was the offense. It was kind of getting out on a good start and just struggling in the red zone. But right now this defense is really struggling to get their footing. So see if they can make a play here.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10. There is a handoff.
Rush against the
And
run.
he gets it up
Montgomery
at about
gets a
the
few.
36.
37. Now, the Saints defense early
That
on was
brings
the
up
biggest
3rd down
reason
and
they got off to
5.
a good start. This is one of the best defenses in the NFL over the first 5 games. They slowly started to drop off, and then they got pounded on the ground like we mentioned last week. Now you wonder, like you said, have the injuries caught up with them? You go from Lattimore out last week. You had May and Warner.
All right, 3rd down and 7.
At this point, 3rd and 7 here.
Trips down low, shotgun formation.
They rush 5.
And, incomplete. Intended for Josh Reynolds. Brings up 4th down and 7.
And back-to-back punts forced.
Yeah, he had a middle linebacker dropping back into his throwing lane, so he had to get it out a little bit in front of Josh Reynolds. The only other option was kind of put a little bit of air under it and lead him farther to the sideline.
All right, here comes Jack Fox. Back-to-back punts.
Jack Fox to punt it. Almost blocked. Just got it off.
And there's a flag down. And that's down at the 26-yard line.
Teams tackle for him. See what this call is from our referee, Clay Martin.
It's going to be a hold on the Saints.
Holding. Receiving team number 27. 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty. That puts them at the 16-yard line.
Well, don't miss the Masked Singer Rock Night this Wednesday.
What's up, Bronco Nation? All right, here we go.
Now, Taysom Hill had a
47 seconds left.
Last drive. The other 11
Ball is at the 16-yard line.
Total of 1 yard.
Single back formation, Taysom Hill. Bottom of your screen, here's a pitch.
Here's a toss.
And that's Alvin Kamara. Kamara, good gain on that play. Gets it up at about the 22.
He's been in his 7 years in this league, and some comments that opened some eyes. He said, we don't have an identity, and if there is one, it's that we're consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, and we asked him, sometimes the player will just be frustrated after a performance and things come out, and you kind of do a little spin control during the course of the week, and you still feel that way after a couple of days away from it.
That was a 7-yard gain, second down and 3.
I don't mean. He goes, we don't have an identity. I don't know what this team is trying to become.
Taysom Hill in at quarterback.
Get the things done.
Alvin Kamara in the backfield, shotgun formation.
Final seconds of his first
and here is Kamara. Kamara. That is a first down. And it's going to be first down at the end of one quarter. Broncos are doing way too much better than last games, all wins. Yeah, the Broncos are going to be a team that the Lions got to face here in a couple weeks. And, yeah, they got me a little nervous. They're starting to play some really good football. Do we got a chance at the playoffs? It's possible. You guys went out. It's always possible. Welcome back, Dan. Did you hear about Von Miller? Absolutely, I did. I talked about it on Thursday. Oh, man, let's go. Got some Metallica on. Let's go.
Job and said learned so much of
all right, here we go.
As a head coach came from what he learned in his time here. He said the number one thing that he learned was the importance of the cohesion of all the departments, from the GM to the head coach, even the scouts.
All right, here we go. First down and 10. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Derek Carr,
in Detroit in a very
single back formation.
21-0, Lions ahead. Second quarter.
And here's a handoff. That's Jamal Williams. Got it up at the 30-yard line.
Favorite in Detroit, led the NFL in touchdowns last year, but still looking for his first one as a Saint. Andrew Speed, by the way,
second
out
down
of the
and
game,
7.
left tackle for the Saints. And Landon Young has
Pump
replaced
fest
him.
in Pittsburgh. That'll be another high-scoring game. All Lions, LOL. And here is a handoff, Alvin Kamara.
Trying to run away from Pascal.
And that's going to be a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Brings up second down
He
and
ran away
7.
from Josh Pascal, but he flattened him enough to allow Tracy Walker to get up. Now here's
Gain
one of
of
those
3
other guys
yards.
they're thinking of. Maybe that guy opposite Aiden Hutchinson. And look at the pursuit down the line right there. Kind of pushes Alvin Kamara a little bit farther and farther out to the outside. And then your safety can come up and make the stop.
Yeah, that's somebody that Aaron Glenn pointed to as a key guy.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Trips down low.
Trying to give him that threat opposite Hutchinson. Third down and 4.
And here is
Has Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. That's the first down. Crosses the 40, down about the 42-yard line. First down, Saints.
Still doing it at a high level.
Got to find ways to get him the football in space right now. Short passing game like they did on that third down. Screen game. Anything you can. Yeah, that's one of the guys I just don't understand. So sometimes you come into the game and let's get 41. Let's get 7 involved right away. Those are the two guys.
All right, here we go.
that
First and
every
10.
defense we talked to when they played the Saints.
Ball's at the 42. Taysom Hill.
Got away from Hutchinson, but then
And Taysom Hill, no gain on that play.
We've talked about a little bit getting the bigger opportunity today with Alex Anzalone out, but anybody you talk to says this guy is built for this. This is one of the reasons why they wanted to draft him, the mental side of the game, how well-equipped he is to step in here with that green dot you see on his helmet, which means he's the one calling the signals for this defense today.
Yeah, a little bit of old-school downhill style.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation.
Pressure coming here from
And
Campbell.
that's incomplete.
Incomplete off of the
Intended
hands
for
of
Juwan
Johnson.
Johnson, and there is a flag
There's
down.
a flag down in the backfield. Not a good look from Johnson today.
Holding. Offense number 71. Penalties decline. Third down.
It's on Ryan Ramczyk, and it's 3rd and 11.
Ryan Ramczyk with
one of those
the
guys
foul.
that
Chris
Dennis Allen talked
Olave,
to us
still
about,
no
too, that had to
catches.
step up, right? If you've got Rashid Shaheed is down and you've already lost Michael Thomas, and there was a question of whether or not Chris Olave was going to make it back, and hey, we're going to have to rely on Juwan Johnson. This was an opportunity for him to step up and show that he can be a valuable piece of this offense, and he's really off to a tough start today.
All right,
And
here
it
we
just saw when
go.
it comes to Olave, they haven't targeted him yet.
Shotgun formation.
Maybe now's the time. 3rd down and 11. Movement up front. Hutchinson saying that he was drawn off.
False start. Offense.
There
Number
he
78.
was.
5-yard penalty. Third down.
Oh,
Yep.
yep. The center. Eric McCoy.
So 3rd down 16 now. Saints
Shotgun
with
formation,
47
3rd down
yards
and
of
16.
offense. 1 for 4
12 and a
on
half
3rd
to
down.
go. And
3rd down and long here.
Carr steps back, steps up,
That's
throws.
it. Flies.
Got him in. First down. Chris, no, that's A.T. Perry.
Yards to the rookie.
Not only best throw of the day, but really just the best recognition, the best adjustment. There's A.T. Perry, 17, going to throttle it down right in that little soft spot.
Why would they
right there.
go-
Good job creating that space,
Again,
not running through
Aaron
it.
Glenn
and then
being
there's
stupid.
Derek Carr right there with pressure
Stop
on, stepping
going
up,
zone,
eyes
play man,
downfield,
flip and
makes a nice
coverage.
throw over the top. See if they can build on that. Their first
It's not rocket
positive play.
science.
Perry's one of those guys that had an opportunity opened up because of the injuries to Thomas and Shaheed. Got his first chance against Minnesota a couple weeks ago and caught a touchdown. And they made his first start last week against the Falcons. Did not look good. There was some miscommunication. There was a play down at the goal line where he just stopped because he thought that he had been called for a false start.
All right, here we go.
But he's got a grab here inside the 35.
And here is a quarterback keeper. That is Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill, gain of only a yard. Second down and 9.
Sutton slowed him down.
So a nice adjustment now by Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator, and his guys on that side of the ball we talked about. All right, keep running now. Keep running Taysom Hill until they stop. Well, they've stopped it the last couple of times. So now what can you do? What can you counter off of that? What has Aaron Glenn done? What have you made them adjust to? And how do we take advantage of that moving forward?
Aaron Glenn's back.
All right, shotgun formation.
Dan Campbell here after 5 seasons on this.
Olave's in motion.
I'm going to be juiced up. Another flag on the Saints.
Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's again on McCoy.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. This is a situation that Dennis Allen talks about. When we get into the red zone, we get behind schedule because of the penalties. And, here they are on this drive. And it's situational. The last one was 3rd and 11. Don't want to be there, but definitely don't want 3rd and 16. I just don't know.
Second down and 14.
Why he's not comfortable with the cadence right now.
Well, he's one of the captains of this team. Certainly the captain of that group up front.
And Carr throws. That's caught at Alvin Kamara.
Campbell's on top of him after a gain of 5.
Gets the 5 yards back.
Nothing has a flow to it.
Third down and 9.
The Detroit offense, and it's all right. We're building from this play to that play, and things are hitting stride, and guys are running after the catch. Everything is hard right now for this Saints offense. Even when they make a play, it doesn't look clean. Even the big pass to
absolutely, James Brent.
A.T. Perry is, that's Derek Carr scrambling and finding a receiver downfield. There's no execution.
All right, we got a timeout taken.
Again, they are down.
That's going to be on Detroit. That's their first charged timeout.
This is a 30-second timeout.
A timeout taken here in front of this 3rd and 9 play. And the only thing that's been difficult to this point prior to this game is finishing drives off. They've moved the ball as well as anybody. In fact, you go back to week 6, only the Lions and the Cowboys have more yards than the Saints.
And they're 2-4.
Yeah,
during that time.
2-4 in that time. Because of their inability to finish once they get in the red zone. Also because the defense has had that huge drop off. Today, though, it's just all look out of sorts.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 9.
Longest drive of the
shotgun formation.
It's a 3rd and 9. Lions bringing the house.
And that's Carr throws. That's caught. Chris Olave going to be at the 10-yard line.
3rd and 9 with a gain of 23.
1st and goal.
Looking from the inside, you can see right there, did a really nice job of getting Kirby Joseph to open his hips towards the inside.
Gain of 24 yards. Kirby Joseph with the tackle.
Second-year player out of Ohio State, leading receiver for the Saints both seasons. He's having his best game prior to the concussion last week. This is his first catch here.
And here's a handoff. Alvin Kamara up the middle, gets a couple yards. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
We talked to him about, finding that identity and then into the red zone issues and what's going on down there. And
gets it down around the 6-yard line.
You have to be able to run the football effectively down here because everything is in favor of
Chris
the defense.
Olave's back out there.
There's not a lot of space. It becomes creative pass game elements, but you've still got to be able to run the football effectively here. That doesn't really change.
Ball's at the 6.5-yard line.
Active for the first time since
shotgun
October,
formation.
Another option down here. 2nd and goal. Carr has
and that is caught. Jimmy Graham.
2 catches this year, both of them touchdowns, and the Saints are on the board.
We saw Bruce Irvin get a sack, we got Jimmy Graham with his 2nd touchdown. Watch the shake he puts on Tracy Walker. Wow.
What is this, 2015?
I don't know, we're going back in time.
Jimmy Graham with that touchdown.
One of the all-time great
cuts the deficit down
first 5
to
years
15.
Seattle and Green Bay and Chicago. And
here's the kick is up and kick is good. It is a 14-point game. All right, the Saints only down by 2 scores. 14 points separates. Broncos are losing 0-14. Chargers up by 3. But I tell you what, Lions have got to get that spark back. It looks like we're playing a little bit complacent. Yeah, it's sad, but I still like Peyton as a coach. Yeah, I think that that hire was a good hire. You know, he just got to build the team around his coaching style, and you know, and around Russell Wilson. They do that, you know, the Broncos will be, you know, a team to contend with. Yeah, we got a soggy day here as well, Melinda. Oh, no, Pickett is hurt? Oh, come on.
Finish off a drive with Carr to Graham. It's the first touchdown drive that Derek Carr's been on the field for the finish of since November 5th. It's only the team's 4th touchdown in their last 37 drives. One of those came with Taysom Hill on the field. 2 of them came with Jameis Winston in the game after Carr had gone out against Minnesota. Carr has
and we're going to have a touchback ball at the 25-yard line.
Pretty toss to Jimmy Graham.
What a great move on Tracy Walker to create that space inside so he could stay away from Malcolm Rodriguez, number 44, the linebacker.
And you can see the look on Carr's face. Man, oh man, finally something to feel good about. Jimmy Graham's there to help him find that moment. Now a little bit of pressure back on the Lions.
All right, here we go. First down to 10, 9:08 to play. Here's a handoff. David Montgomery. Montgomery gets a gain of a couple.
Malcolm Roach, the tackle.
In all game, up until this point, the pressure has been on.
Gain of 2 yards, second down and 8. Ball's at the 27.
It is now shifted to Detroit, and they've got one of their players down in the offensive line.
Frank Ragnow is down on the ground. Come on, Frank. We need you, brother.
Another one of those stats here.
Oh, man. Not Frank Ragnow. Pro Bowl center. Looks like Kobe Sorsdahl is going to be in to replace him. Good day for Modelo's. Cars goal line stance. Take over on downs. I'm sorry, but I do not want to see Viking stuff here in Detroit. Come on now. Especially not with a Detroit-made pizza. That's just disrespectful. Little Caesars is built by the Illich family. The Illich family is Detroit legends for owning the Detroit Red Wings and the Detroit Tigers. And they got Justin Jefferson. Come on now. Go Pack, go Trox. Hey, come on now. Hey, where's this at? A week ago, 10 days ago. So Thursday, we got the Steelers and the Patriots.
Was helped off of the field.
It doesn't look like a whole lot. I cannot tell you how painful that is when you get hit into the belly of the calf. And you could see how gingerly Frank Ragnow was leaving the field.
All right, here is a handoff.
Up front as they hand it off to
And
Jameer
that's
Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs. Good gain on that play.
Guard to center. And then
Brings
Colby
up
Sorstow,
third down and
who really
short.
struggled starting against Green Bay, and they actually benched him in the second half of that game. He comes in.
Now, he was going up again. That interior defensive line for Green Bay is pretty darn good. And, you know, he really struggled. Colby Sorstow really struggled there.
All right, third
I get some
down.
of my big guys right on top of number 75.
Third and two.
Let's see if you've grown up since Thanksgiving.
8-10 to
Big
play.
right here for the Saints defense.
In the first
Trying to
half,
hang on to
trips
some of
down
that
low.
momentum. Third down and 2 out of an empty set. Jared Goff. Quick
And
throw.
that's
Laporta
caught.
in the
Sam
flats.
Laporta.
Is not going to get there.
Sam Laporta gets about a
It
yard.
was Jordan Howden, and then Carl Granderson finished the job. And the Saints defense with a 3 and out.
What a great job by Carl Granderson, because I really think Sam Laporta is going to break these 2 tackle attempts right here. If 96 is not hustling, Sam Laporta is going down the field for extra yards. Great job by your defensive end getting out there to make the play.
That's a little more like the defense that Dennis Allen was talking about them playing early on this year.
All right,
Fast
they're
and
going for a
physical,
punt.
swarming to the ball. And now it's one of those areas where you're always heightened awareness for the fake against Dan Campbell's teams.
And we got 7:17
Sends away
remaining
a
in the
good
half.
one.
Here's the
Back inside his
return
own 10.
at the 10 and
Swarmed
down
and stopped.
at
And
the
Taylor
11-yard
Reeves
line.
with his 4th special teams tackle today. And now this.
When is Aaron Rodgers expected back? Well, his 21-day window is open. Any given Sunday, Falcons winning against the Jets 7-2, second quarter, 5:09 left. Go Falcons. Lions showing it off today. What's up, Kiwi Love?
Long drive last time. You see that
All right, here we
13
go.
plays, 84 yards. Going to have to go 90 here.
7:13.
Can you
Gotta
imagine
go 90
if they're
yards
able to
for
grind out
Pater.
this clock? We go in at halftime at 21-14 after the start that Detroit had. How different that vibe in that locker room will be.
All right, here we go.
21-0.
All is at the 10. Here's a handoff. Jamal Williams gets it up at about the 13-yard line. Gain of 3.
It's funny, both coaching staffs talked about this being a very physical style of football. It was going to be field position. It was going to be a defensive battle. And you wonder if Jamal Williams getting some extra snaps here today, sharing a little bit more of the load with Alvin Kamara than normal.
He's a big dude, and he's always
Out the shotgun formation, trips that tight. Finally a screen.
on second down.
Here's Carr, throws, that's caught. Olave.
Working against Jerry Jacobs.
Good gain on that play.
Coming up first, here's Carissa with a game break.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, 7-17, Dolphins up, and they got another Tyreek Hill touchdown. 60-yard touchdown, 24-7, with 8:58 left.
He might get 2,000 yards today if this Washington defense doesn't stay.
All right, here we go, 3rd down and 3.
Walks off of the field in front of this 3rd down and 3 play.
3rd and 3 at the 17. Shotgun formation, trips down low.
Stays in at quarterback.
And here's Alvin Kamara.
The first man missed and got close
and
to the
it's
first
going to
down.
be about,
Barnes popped him to the sideline.
Uh-oh.
One of the officials over there.
Oh, that's a broken
injured.
leg. Oh, that's a broken leg, bro.
When you run speed
that
option,
line
you've
judge,
got to press. You've got to make the guy you're going to option
his
make
leg
a
is
decision
like this,
to play you as the quarterback,
but the opposite
or the guy who's
way.
going to pitch the ball, and then the player who's in phase with you.
Oh,
and that's just that's a little bit early. I would have liked to have seen Derek Carr press that a little bit more. And actually, I think he needed to carry that out because I think the player was being blocked on the end of the line. He actually needed to get to that next person that was going to be the one you wanted to put in conflict.
And Derek Barnes came over there, made a big tackle to make it 4th down and short. Barnes is another one of those young linebackers getting an increased role today.
looks like
because
it's
of
an official
Anzalone being
timeout.
already having his best season, but
they might be looking at
bigger
the
spot today.
official on the sideline.
And as they take a look at, remember the chain gang over there that was injured, we're going to step aside.
Yeah, that was a nasty injury. That was a nasty injury. The way his leg looked, that's a broken leg. I mean, that could be a compound fracture where the bone is actually broke. Just pop it back in place, or is it broken? It is definitely broken, like in 2 pieces. The way it looks like it's in 2 pieces. No bone sticking out, but it looks like it's in 2 pieces. Yeah, that was a nasty looking injury. Oh yeah, you already know that, Peter. You already know that they probably got it in their headset. Do not show that clip again. It's Chain Gang. One of the Chain Gang guys just got rolled up on, and his leg looks like it's broken. Lance Eugene with $100 super chat says, my granddaughter Nayli, hopefully I said your name correctly, wants to see a little lion. Could you give her a shout out? Thanks. It's not dollars down here, it's pesos. So shout out to the 100 pesos for Lance Eugene. Shout out to Nayli. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Hey, there you go. Shout out to Nayli. All right, here we go.
21-7. Late in this first
4th
half.
down and 2.
And again, the delay has been because one of the members of the chain gang over there had his leg rolled up on and a lot of pain. Looks like a potentially pretty serious injury over there. And continue to take a look at him. He's close enough to the field where it'd be hard to keep playing. It's going to be 4th and 2. Saints will punt it as soon as we resume action. Right now, why don't we check in with Kurt and Jimmy?
She was saying, hola, thanks. Hey. Hola, Nayli.
I can't wait for that
go.
game.
Yeah,
Fourth
it's gonna be
down
awesome.
and 2.
I mean, coming into the season, you looked at it as a game you'd circle, and both teams
First
have
3
lived
drives,
up to the
13
preseason
plays, 151
expectations.
yards, 21 points. Last
These
3
Lions
drives,
today
10 plays,
got off to the
16
roaring
yards,
start, 21
0
to nothing,
points.
7 minutes into the game, but last 3 drives, they've punted all 3.
I was involved with a championship game, and we went down 21-0 very early in the first quarter.
All right, here we go.
Was,
Fourth
hey,
down
at least we still have a lot
and
of time
2.
to get back into the game. And you fight so hard, and you just never seem to be able to close that gap. I always felt like if we could get it inside double digits, and we got close a couple of times to getting it to 7, and we just couldn't get there. And, you know, that's where this game is right now. It kind of reminds me of that. And, you know, is New Orleans going to be able to kind of scare
remaining in the
Detroit
second quarter
by bringing back something? Was that, as you pointed out, Joe? I mean, it really was. It was a runaway train to start.
You're the Lions, meanwhile, ready to go back on offense. What are you looking at from them to try and get their offense triggered back up?
The biggest thing was the energy that they came out with. You know, Pam talked about it. That was very, very evident. They were playing at a different pace with a different amount of energy, and New Orleans couldn't match that. That's the biggest thing. This is such an emotional game. There's so many flows and exchanges of momentum that right now it's starting to swing towards New Orleans. And so for Detroit's offense, you know, when they get back on the field, to have the opportunity to kind of seize that back. And the last thing, we touched on it in the beginning of this drive, the one thing you do not want is this getting to 21-14 and going into halftime with them getting the ball on the way back out.
Yes, New Orleans gets the ball to start the
Lions
second
in
half.
position to win their first division title in 30 years. They got a 2.5 game lead over the Vikings. They're trying to finish strong as they did last year. Now, last year they had dug themselves such a big hole. They started the season 1-6 before winning 8 of 10 to finish, and so fell just a little bit short. Finishing kick this year would mean sealing the deal on that division title. First one since it was a different division. It was the NFC Central back in 1993, the last time they won a division championship. And then Dan Campbell's team will set its sights on winning a playoff game for the first time since the 91 season. We won't go into detail what happened that day.
I appreciate that, Joe.
I'm here for you, partner. The Lions went.
Let's just put it this way. 1991, Barry Sanders was unleashed in the playoffs for the first time. Made the Dallas Cowboys look like boo-boo the fools all game long. I'll do it for you. You're welcome, Daryl. Jared Goff, 6 for 10, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. Derek Carr, 7 for 12, 84 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Third down conversions, 2 for 5 for Detroit, 3 for 7 for New Orleans.
It's currently
all right, here we go.
Bottom of the 8th.
I think we all saw that type of game coming, right? It's got to be. And then the big thing is, you get past this Lions game, 5 games to go. 3 of those 5 are inside that division for the New Orleans Saints.
Three straight home games here. It's their first home game since November 5th. They got the Lions here, then the Panthers and the Giants come in. Games they should feel like they should win. That's been the easiest schedule in the NFL to this point, though, and it's only meant 5 and 6. And so the fact that it's easy over the last month, Saints are hoping that means something this time.
Heard that before.
And the punt's in the air.
Not a good one.
Caught.
And a fair catch taken
at the 40.
And there is
we got a flag down.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 57. 10-yard penalty, first down.
We're talking about the NFC South, which looks a little bit like this for the second year in a row. Tampa Bay won it last year at 8-9. What do you think this year? What's this going to come down
5
to?
and 6, first 5
I
and
think it's going to be
6.
very
Atlanta,
similar to
New
what happened
Orleans
before.
in a
And it's been
dogfight.
that way for a while.
Tampa Bay,
I
those
remember
games
Carolina
behind
won
those.
at 7-8-1
At
one
4
year,
and
and they
7.
actually went into the playoffs and won a playoff game. So I know some fans get frustrated when you have a division that is down, and we're talking about sending a team with a losing record into the playoffs. But a lot of times they've been on such a roll at the end of the season just to get that playoff spot. They're playing their best football of the season.
The Lions going to work out of the Wildcat here. David
And
Montgomery
here's
takes a
David
snap, trying to
Montgomery
get the
on the
offense going
Wildcat.
again. This won't do it. He got
Gonna
tripped up
lose a yard.
at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we go down to Pam for an injury
That's
update.
Sewell.
Well, Joe, you saw a while ago, Lions center
Renee's
Frank Ragnow
younger
helped
brother
off the field. He
with
was
that
hurried
tackle.
back to the locker room a while ago. Ragnow, the Lions tell me, has a knee injury and is questionable to return.
Gosh, it's one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, but again, all year dealing with an injury here, an injury there. And now they're
All right, here we go.
The key guys up front.
Empty set,
out of the
trips
game
down
with an
low.
injury.
Ball is at the
Drops back
29-yard
in
line.
From an empty set on 2nd and long. Flags down. False start.
False start. Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
It's on Taylor Decker.
All right, flags on Taylor Decker.
And what was so efficient and so fluid for Detroit through those first 3 drives now is kind of, it really feels like there's a transition going on right now with momentum.
Shotgun
As the offense
formation.
goes, it's like the team's traded uniforms.
And here's Goff,
Second and
throws,
16,
that's
underneath
caught.
It's Laporta.
Sam Laporta gets it up
to
at the 35.
Second-round pick out of Iowa.
Third
Off to
down.
a monster start. When I say monster start, I mean an historically good start to his career as a tight end.
And you watch him as a rookie in the NFL at the tight end position, the fluidity that he moves with, how good he is running the entire route tree, not the tight end route tree, but I think that Ben Johnson is
absolutely,
quite
Kiwi
comfortable
Love.
putting
I
him
hate,
anywhere and asking
Rain.
him to run any route. I think it's a big mismatch.
All right, here we
across
go.
the board.
Ball's at the 35.
Buckeyes could have used him last night.
Shotgun formation.
On third
Jared
down,
Goff
pressure coming.
looking,
Goff
throws.
lets it rip, and
Caught.
he's got Laporta
First
again.
down.
First down to midfield.
We needed that.
It's not running away from people all the time. Sometimes it's the start, stop, change of direction. And that's what Sam Laporta did on that play right there to Jordan Howden. It's out of the break. Watch 87 at the top. That's great coverage. And just that quickness out of the break. He doesn't have to tap his feet and waste so much time getting in and out of that break.
All right, shotgun
Goff has 8
formation. Ball's at the
completions, 5 of them to the
49-yard
rookie
line.
tight end.
Here's a handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs. No gain on that play.
Nephi Sewell in this matchup. 2 of the 3 Sewell brothers
Nephi
that are playing in
Sewell.
the NFL. You've got Panay on the offensive line for the Lions, and then Nephi, linebacker from Utah. Their other brother Noah plays for the Bears. Now, what a special thing. And then, of course, they got their parents here. Gabrielle and Arlene made the trip from Hawaii instead of their normal setup where they set an early alarm there like 6:30 in Hawaii. They got 3 TVs going, said, no, we got to go be there at the Superdome.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation.
On 2nd and 9, Jordan
Yeah, it's a
Montgomery
handoff.
did the first man miss.
David
And they got a
Montgomery
short gain. Carl
gets it
Granderson
for a
the
gain
tackle,
of
and it's
about
third down as we
2.
near the 2-minute warning.
Nice job by Demario Davis on that last play, kind of forcing that issue. You see that down block, and he just attacked it. Does Ben Johnson see how aggressive he was on that play, give that same action, and have some play action dialed in off that?
We'll find.
All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. Detroit Lions going to be 3rd and 7 at the New Orleans 48-yard line. 5 plays, 22 yards on this current drive. When we come back from halftime, the Saints duke at the ball to start the second half. So if I am Detroit, I am utilizing all 2 minutes, and I need to score a touchdown. Put my team up 21 points. That way, if New Orleans comes out and they do come and score a touchdown on that opening drive, well, we're right back to a 14-point game. Pouring rain in Pittsburgh. That's definitely broken. They aren't showing anything. Y'all can have it. First dry day in a week here, says Bay. Saturday got Villanova and UCLA. Villanova ranked 18th for primetime hoops. All right, here we go.
7 and out of the 2-minute warning, a big 3rd and 7.
Third down and 7
in this Lions offense.
You got a shotgun formation. Off, steps back, throws. Caught. First down. Amon-Ra. St. Brown.
Zipped it through there for 24 yards.
Now, this is a
Gain
great
of
throw
24
because this is
yards.
a real tight window. Amon-Ra St. Brown at the top. You've got your safety coming across, trying to make a play on a Tyrann Mathieu. Confidence right
70
now.
degrees in Panhandle of Florida,
we
cloudy.
talked about the middle of the field throws. A lot of that off play action. That was just straight drop back in a really well-thrown football.
Hey, that's all facts, JT. I'll take that over snow.
9 out of 13.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. I'm sorry, single back.
Minute 20.
Here's a end
around.
around. That's Khalif Raymond. Khalif.
Gives him a block. Raymond tried to climb the ladder, and Adebo dragged him down. They just got so many different guys
just
they can
shy.
go to.
Second down and 1.
Playmaker, and he's like 5th or 6th
Ball is at
on
the
the list.
15-yard line.
And I want you to watch right here, Jordan Howden right there on the back end, and he's going to get through, number 31. He forces Sam Laporta to stop. When that first got out on the edge, look at that. That looks like a touchdown. That's going to be a walk-in touchdown. But a great job by Jordan Howden, number 31, kind of getting in there and forcing Sam Laporta to come back and block him. And that allows Paulson Adebo to make the play.
All right, second down and 1.
Lions use their first timeout in front of their second and 1
have
with a
2
minute
timeouts.
6. That's something going for the first time
Saints
since
did
there's
take a
21
timeout.
7 minutes into the game. Prior to this drive, Lions didn't have another first down since.
Clock stopped with 66 seconds. Second and 1. Got
Extra
Skipper in
lineman
motion,
in the game.
single back formation.
Skipper motions across the
Here's a
formation.
handoff.
They run behind him with Montgomery.
And David Montgomery,
He's
that's
got
a
him for
first down.
Down to a minute.
Lions. Gain of 4 yards. Ball is at the 11-yard line.
Second timeout.
Saints take another timeout. The Saints are left with 1 timeout. Detroit still has 2. 61 seconds left. What's up, Randy Wright?
I think it's so hard when you get into those situations.
Hey, I
you bring the
appreciate
big guy
that,
over
Randy.
to the one side, and as a defensive player, you've got to be
What's
like,
up, Sergeant
"Gosh, they got
Parker?
to be running it over there." But I know as soon as I overplay this, that Ben Johnson's going to have something drawn up to take advantage of me being out of position.
Boy, how badly could Dennis Allen's team use one of those takeaways? Top 5 in the
61
NFL in
seconds
takeaways
left.
this season. It's been the Lions' biggest issue recently.
And Laporte in the backfield. I formation. Here's a handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs. And Jahmyr Gibbs gets about 3, maybe 4 yards.
And that was one of the areas that Dan Campbell shared.
As a gain of 3 yards, second and 7.
Jahmyr Gibbs reminds
Mario
him
Davis with the
because
tackle.
of the in-between the tackle running style. You know, he's not just a perimeter guy. He's not a matchup guy that you're going to break formation with. That's a little bit of what he brings to the table.
Here we go.
That power
Second and
inside,
7.
and we saw that. And then that explosive ability on that long run on the opening drive.
Yeah, what did Dan Campbell say? He said he may be fast and good in space, but this is not a fragile back.
Got Brock right top of your screen. Shotgun formation.
7.
Goff looking.
Keeps
throws.
it to the end zone
and incomplete. Brings up third down. 15 seconds
coming
left.
Off 2-interception game in Atlanta.
I like the quick decision there by Jared Goff. You know, he's got his eyes out to the right side. I think they had something drawn up for Jahmyr Gibbs. You're trying to create that one-on-one. You can kind of dictate a little bit more.
All right, here we go. Third and 7.
And it was covered well by the Saints defense.
Third and 7.
Shotgun formation, trips down low. Single high safety. That's a 2 safety look. Here's Goff, rolls out, throws.
Over the head of St. Brown. And it'll be a field goal attempt.
Field goal try.
Yeah, you got to be quick. You didn't have time to stay in the pocket. That's Kobe Scoresdal, the guy that's in, the new guy that's in, struggled a little bit right there. And Ryan Brzee just beats him quick back to the inside, disrupts that whole play.
Little high for Amon-Ra.
Played more and more.
Donovan Peoples-Jones, last one that could have got it.
That pressure there.
Was out of position.
From 26 yards for Riley Patterson.
So here comes a 26-yard attempt for Riley Patterson. He's 13 of 15. Kick is up. Kick is good.
Yeah, he's got the chip shot.
24-7. 8 seconds left.
Flurry. 24-7. It's been an impressive first half for Dan Campbell's team. The follow-up to that disappointing Thanksgiving Day loss. Now this week, NFL players are wearing customized cleats. You might.
All right, so the Lions are up by 17. Showing the Detroit Lions custom cleats. All right, here we go.
Well, Taysom Hill, add to the resume. They say you need to put your resume all on one page. It shouldn't be too long. He's going to have a hard time doing that, all the things he does. But he's back there returning kicks this week as well with Shaheed out. Saints are going to get the ball to begin this second half. But down 3 scores.
And we got a touchback. Ball's at the 25.
24-7 game. Just the one touchdown drive for the Saints. Gained by about 100 today.
All right, they're going to take a knee.
The issue's been a little bit different. They haven't been able to move the ball. Where previous games they'd move it and just couldn't finish off drives.
All right, we are at halftime.
Out of sorts from the beginning today.
Yeah, we talked with Dennis Allen. He said the biggest thing we talked about after Atlanta was the ability to finish. We've got to finish. We got to start before you can finish. And it was a rough start for the Saints this afternoon. But I tell you, they did a good job of weathering the storm and kind of steadying the ship, because this one was on the cusp of getting away from them, and it's a great job. We even talked about potentially maybe getting it to 21-14, 21-10 going in at halftime. So some good resiliency by the Saints.
End of the first half in New Orleans. It's 24-7, Lions in front. Now we get you to Los Angeles.
All right, so we are at halftime. Up by 17, Lions. The Saints do get the football to start the second half, and we are at halftime. So I will be in the chat, just showing you guys. I will be in the chat, and we'll have a good time. I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Going to go check on the family. And with that being said, I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Enjoy some music by my brother-in-law. Oh, real quick, if you leave during during halftime, check back on my community tab because YouTube is about to bury my stream and it's going to be hard to find. So if you do leave, look at my community tab.
It's the LP. Just the LP.
All right, we are back. Hey, brother, how are things? Doing good. How about you, Montana Fox? Lions are up by 17. Tell Mrs. Fox I'm sorry about the 17-point game, but you know what time it is. No, I did have New Orleans losing this one and possibly winning out to make the postseason. I don't think Atlanta makes the postseason. But I think 10-7, I think that gets the Saints into the postseason. Whoa, trade off Kamara along with several other players in the offseason. Hey, that one deserves a...
Oh my God!
I get to watch Joe Flacco crash and burn for the Browns today. You know, after speaking with Mrs. Fox, that is the censored version of what she said. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, shout out to Mrs. Fox. But I seriously do have the Saints overtaking the division lead over the Atlanta Falcons to make it into the postseason as the 4th seed. Cardinals-Steelers game delayed. Come on, Saints. Hey, Montana Fox, we got to get Mrs. Fox a YouTube channel so she come into the streams and comment.
Defense, which is
all right, here we
a
go.
Lot of points and a lot of yards. The Saints team not winning many games lately, but they've been getting more than 400 yards per game.
Okay, she is angry occasion right
over
now.
100.
All right, we got a touchback. Ball's at the 25-yard line.
And for a report down to the field, here's Pam.
Well, Joe, I talked to Dennis Allen about the fight in his team. He believes there's plenty of that. He told me they came out and really punched us in the mouth to start this game, but he feels like the group did respond. How do you win the game was my question for him. He said we cannot trade blows with them. We need some game-changing plays. Joe?
All right, Pam. I mean, yeah, especially
all right, here we go. Kaminsky's rushing off the field.
Top 5 in the league in takeaways. Don't have any of those.
All right, here we go.
This offense is last.
Single back formation. Kamara in motion.
Begin the second
and that is caught. That's Bowden.
First catch of the day for Lynn Bowden.
Bowden gets it for a gain of 5 yards. Second down and 5.
Was the turnover
Derek Barnes with the tackle.
The last 2 weeks coming up against a defense that had been very good at that during the course of the year. And that's the one that's out there. Jared Goff has avoided any of the key mistakes.
All right, here we go. Second and 5.
And the pocket's been good.
Derek Carr's 8 for 13, 13, 89 yards, touchdown and a pick. Single back formation, got a man in motion.
The one takeaway came from the Lions defense.
Here's a handoff, Alvin Kamara. That's the first down. Needed 5, got 7.
Boy, you hit that spin button, you think you're getting free, and a whack right in the middle of your back. Ugh.
That's Jerry Jacobs with the tackle.
Approach than what we saw at the start of the game.
It's a weather delay.
I really do feel that if you really want to see this offense start to function, let's get number 41 involved early. Let's get number 7 involved early. Get them into a flow. Then we can start dipping into our bag of tricks with some other things. But those should be the cornerstones to start every game, every half. Is get them.
You also got to get Chris Olave involved
with the game plan.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Taysom Hill steps back, and he's gonna launch it. Got a man. Chris Olave incomplete. Kirby Joseph with coverage. Incomplete pass.
I want to see another quarterback ever.
I tell you what, it is a great job by Kirby Joseph.
Why would you go like this? Go like this.
His hands up, watching the
you catch it like this.
Down inside.
Catch football.
He got pulled way up with that play action with Taysom Hill.
All right, here we go.
And you're exactly right, Joe. If he can get it out,
he tried to be sweet with it. He can't do that. All right, here we go. Second and 10. Shotgun formation. Got a man in motion.
Second and 10.
And that is Carr throws. That is Kamara. That's enough for a first down. Ball's at the 49-yard line, 51 yards away from pay dirt.
Aleem McNeil, who's yet to get up.
Aleem McNeil.
This has been one of the key guys for them. A breakout season in his 3rd year.
Aleem McNeil is now injured. So that's 2 guys in the trenches. Frank Ragnow and now Aleem McNeil.
We talked about with Detroit and Jahmyr Gibbs. You get that running back, you can kind of control that matchup the way you want it, and that's exactly what New Orleans did there with Alvin Kamara. Was hey, we're gonna get him on the backfield.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
Is going to be with him coming out of the backfield.
From midfield, they give it
and that's Alvin Kamara. Kamara, no gain on that play. Brings it up. Second and 10.
Pick last year out of Kentucky.
Josh Pascal with the tackle.
Look back to the previous play of Aleem McNeil, how he got hurt.
It's kind of similar to the one we saw early in the game when Frank Ragnow got hurt. Watch the legs come together. Aiden Hutchinson and Aleem McNeil, and just kind of.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. And Derek Carr steps back, throws. That's Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill, first down. Down at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 18 yards. First down, New Orleans.
And there was nobody there on the other side when he came across formation. You see right there, both linebackers are coming out to chase the running back into the flat, and they allow Taysom Hill to go through the middle of the field uncovered.
And he can catch.
That's a quote from Mrs.
And
Fox.
he's going to go to quarterback, where he's run it 4 times today successfully.
Down the street is ready to squeeze the male region of the Saints to inspire them to do something or play terrible.
34.
And that's Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill gets a gain of 2 yards.
A couple plays on this drive.
It's funny, last week, getting ready for the Atlanta game, and Arthur Smith saying, yes, I'm very well acquainted with Taysom Hill and all his big plays, especially against us. Seems to always have a big game.
All right, here we go. Second down and 9.
Campbell was the same way. He's like, I tell you, this guy is just a throwback, old school.
Taysom Hill got a
Love
yard.
The way he plays the game. Always did when he was here in New Orleans.
Same thing with Aaron Glenn. He
shotgun formation, trips up top.
He's a better person. They faked the bubble to
and that is Taysom Hill. And Taysom Hill is going to lose a couple yards. Brings up 3rd down and 12. That's a 3-yard loss. Ball's at the Detroit 35.
Quarterback. That, of course, is what he did at BYU. He's a quarterback, but he was a special teams player as well. And then the Saints started to use him more and more in different packages in offense in his second year here. But it's going to the point where he's under a long-term
Derek
extension,
Barnes with the tackle.
The centerpiece of this offense at this point.
Shotgun formation.
3rd down and 12.
Derek Carr steps back. Derek Carr launches it. And Olave caught it. First and goal. New Orleans.
Now this is outstanding.
33-yard gain.
Gets on top of him, stacks him. Little tug right there.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Wiggle to the outside that lets him get back vertical again, and the adjustment to the underthrown ball and making that catch, that's outstanding.
Saw him make a grab like that on the other side of the field last week. And he gets it here on a 3rd down play, beating Jerry Jacobs. So 1st and goal.
All right, here we go. Here's a handoff. Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown. Saints.
By the way, are 2 for 2 in the red zone today.
Well, we talked about it coming into the game. If you're going
At least
to
Mrs.
get
Fox
better
isn't
in the red
FSU
zone,
fan.
this
She
was the
is very
defense to
confused
do
on
it
why
against.
Bama was sliding into the playoffs, except they are channeling WWE and make decisions that are best for business.
Add that extra body, and there's Alvin Kamara going in. So it also helps when you get a completion down. 2 yards.
All right, Alvin Kamara cashes it in.
Possession.
Kick is up, kick is good, and it is only a 10-point game. What's up, Blaze Radio? How's it going, Blaze? If you're not subscribed to Blaze Radio, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because he is one of the best when it comes to wrestling games, calling it and making characters. So, hey, if you're in his chat long enough and consecutively and things like that, you never know. You can get a wrestler created and go up against other subscribers in his channel. Still games on delay. Just drop in to show my support, brother. Hey, appreciate you, Blaze. Blaze is one of the best in the business. Definitely love Draft Time when he does come on the channel. I'm doing NBA streams now as well. Red Zone 2. Love what I do. Trox rocks. Hey, that's what's up. Shout out Blaze Radio does NBA now and the Red Zone. That's what's up. Let's go. I know I got to call my cable company, Fubo TV, and see why don't I get TNT and TBS, Because once I figure that out, then I can jump back into doing NBA as well. But Blaze, man, we got to get you back on the channel soon. Your lines look awesome. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, we've been sitting on this loss for 10 days. So 10 days on an L, we're coming out hitting on all cylinders. What's up, Richelle? Combined to do the same thing. Trox, go Lions, one pride. Hey, absolutely. DMs are always open, homie. Hey, appreciate that, Blaze. Absolutely. All right, here we go.
12. Pretty impressive, the resiliency of this group. It's not easy when you have a start like that to be able to get everybody back on the same page and kind of redirect.
All right, here comes the ensuing kick.
Standpoint. So really nice job getting it.
And we're going to have a return at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Good return. That's Khalil Dorsey.
Back down to Pam.
Well, Joe, Dan Campbell, and without me bringing it up, Daryl, he talked about the energy he's seeing from his football team. He wants
Khalil Dorsey, that was a 22-yard return.
What Campbell is looking for.
Ball is at the 27-yard line.
Center Frank Ragnow's knee injury. Campbell told
Love the Calvin jersey. Hey, appreciate that. Undefeated when we're all whites, and I'm in the Calvin jersey on the road. So I had to get a little superstition on that. All right, here we go. Single back formation. That is Gibbs in motion. That's David Montgomery. Montgomery, no gain on that play. Second down and 10.
Strung that thing out.
Really good job by Carl.
Hey, shout out to the MVP.
The edge set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He releases
shout out MVP.
Laporta, then Taylor Decker. I mean, there's three guys right there, and he just finds his way between everybody and gets down the line of scrimmage to make the play out of bounds.
Scott, you need a Transformer, Megatron, Calvin Johnson figurine.
Worked his way into the rotation for
the mini
couple years,
Calvin Johnson jersey on it. Hey, absolutely.
Season for him.
All right, here we go. Here is a handoff. There's a flag. Let's see what this flag is about.
He's the happiest man in the building to see flags, even if it's on his team. He's about to get crushed.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense, number 87. 5-yard penalty, second down.
It's on Sam Laporta.
Right, Sam Laporta, that's a 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
No, it's a little bit, Daryl, like a microcosm.
JT delivery, hey, absolutely.
Dan Campbell's talking about coming into the game, that every team is going to face adversity in a season. Well, in this game, they were cruising along as they were in this season. But some bumps
Dang,
here.
all I had for lunch was a can of spinach and a couple of hard rolls. All right, second down and 15. Out the shotgun. And Goff throws. That is a bad pass to Jahmyr Gibbs. Incomplete, brings up third down and 15.
I think the big thing is when he talked about December football.
Come on, Lions.
And when you talk about December football, it's separating. If you want to be one of those
teams,
we
order by app?
You're up 21-0. Yeah, it's on the road in a different
go for Jets, still down 8-10 at home.
And have a lot of issues.
That's better open that wallet for shopping tip.
Dan
JT.
be disappointed because there was an opportunity for him to really send a message.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, trips up top. And Goff steps back, he throws. That's a little high, but caught. That's Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta gets it around the 30. Brings up fourth down.
2 scores and set to get the ball back.
I think that's the most dangerous thing moving forward right now, too. I always felt that this was one of the more tougher venues to play in. There's a handful of them across the NFL where when the crowd gets into it, it really impacts your ability to function offensively on the field. And they're letting this Saints crowd, there's a lot of Lions fans here, but they're letting this Saints crowd get back into it.
Fox the punt. Bowden to return it. It's a couple they've gotten close to today coming after the punts. Here's Bowden.
And here's Bowden. And gets it at the 30, 35, down at about the 37, maybe 38.
Saints offense back to the field. The Lions offense was...
All right. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball at the New Orleans 39-yard line. Hey, absolutely, baby. Come on, Lions. Came up for a 21-point first quarter, first 7 minutes, and has only scored 3 points since. Broncos are losing 3-16 to the Texans. I'll tell you what, Texans are coming out strong. You got winning this one. I got the Lions, obviously, with me being a Lions diehard. Been in and out most stream rich. Come on, weather. I want my Steelers game. So is it what? Is it thundering or lightning? Russell not playing well. Hey, absolutely. Happy belated Thanksgiving to everyone. Russell having an off day.
Well, he might have stepped away from the TV, turned the channel even, and said that one's finished. But Derek Carr and the Saints have refused to go away. He's 11 of his last 12 after the 1-for-5 start. He threw an interception on the first offensive play of the day for the Saints. He's been almost
okay, probably lightning.
since the start of the second quarter.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
The Saints have the ball back within 2 scores. 1st down and 10 from their own 38-yard
Single back formation. Here's a play action. And Carr throws as caught. Chris Olave to the 40 and down about the 35-yard line.
It's 30 yards into Lions territory.
And remember, Joe, we kind of got into that conversation. They're booing Derek Carr. They're cheering when Taysom Hill comes onto the field. And, you know, it's that position, right? You get more of the blame. You get more of the credit. And he's weathered that. You saw the stats. And what a great throw here to start this drive on a big play downfield to Chris Olave.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. Here's a play action, and that's caught. That's a 1st down to the 20 and down at the 16-yard line. That is Foster Moreau.
We talked about how hard it was for New Orleans in that first half. I mean, everything looked challenging, and it's just been a flip of the script. I mean, it's amazing. They are in such a rhythm. Everything has now become fluid, you know. Straight drop back, hold the ball down the field, bootleg action into the flats. Foster Moreau.
All right, here we go. Single back formation here is Alvin Kamara. Kamara gets a gain. No, breaks loose. And that's going to be a gain of about 9 yards.
8 or 9. There's nothing there.
That's just a great job. Trusting your big guys up front, getting in right behind them. Don't get too much of a full
defense.
Rain, but be ready for contact. And he's able to kind of pop free for a 9-yard gain.
By the way, you saw there, Lee McNeil
2nd down and 1.
Lions, but hasn't met much on this drive. 3 plays all the way down to the 6.
Are we going 3 for 3 in the red zone today, Joe? After 0 for 5 last week.
Trying to do it with Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill in that quarterback. Here is a quarterback keeper.
Cuts it upfield.
And that's going to be That's going to be a tackle. No gain on that play.
Looks like a little bit short. This is last week.
Let's go. This brings up 3rd down.
And a little pass, and that's what.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 1.
We can't just be throwing
5:33.
into the red zone.
Hill's going to stay in here. The bigger thing here is that it's 3rd down.
And here is Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal.
The Saints just keep on coming.
What a great job by Andrews Pete. 75, he's the one that climbed up to the next level right there. It was a double down and then a climb. He's the one that got the critical block on Jack Campbell.
What's up, Big John?
Carr back in. They have breezed their way down the field. Heavy set here.
And out the I formation, that is Alvin Kamara.
Reaches for the goal line and he's in. Touchdown New Orleans.
They're saying touchdown New Orleans, Alvin Kamara.
How do you feel about a 325-pound fullback?
I'm envious.
It would have made your job a little easier.
Yeah, there's some big guys out there.
And Kamara, who hadn't scored a touchdown since October, has 2 of them in the second half. Would you believe it? It's 24-20.
There's the big guy, 99, leading up through. I tell you what, it's a great job by Detroit. I mean, they kind of stalemate everything. And, I mean, just a step late. Will Harris just a step late from
that looks like it's short.
Extended. You just got to break the plane.
Was a touchdown. That play is now under further review.
Yeah, that looks short.
You have to go all the way across. When you're coming out to prevent a safety, absolutely. That entire ball has to come out beyond the goal line. Going in, you just have to break the plane. Great heady play by Alvin Kamara. They're going to take a look at it right now. But I tell you,
that does look a little short. But all the ball has to do is cross the plane. And for it being for a first down play, even if it's short, it's still 2nd down and goal. Turning into a great game. Man, I like good games, but man, I am sweating bullets. Hey, Grit, do not disappear again, though. Man, that doesn't look good. We got to get better pass rush. We need James, the problem Houston, back. Absolutely. What the Lions can't score in the second half? Texans looking like the Lions right now, shaking my head. I'll tell you what, our offense and our defense better step it up. And I had to slow down because I almost said some other choice words. JT, did you put your socks on the right feet today? Now the Broncos.
After review, the runner's knee was down with the ball just short of the goal line. It'll
Good
be
call.
second down at that spot. Thank
Right
you for
call.
resetting the clock to 4:49.
It's going to be second and goal
We've got our rules expert,
at the
Dean Blandino,
Detroit
taking a
1
look
yard
at this
line.
one. Dean, this is surprising, isn't it?
It is. We were looking at it during the break. They must have Kamara's right knee down, but it's really tough to say. You've got shadow there. It's really tough to see if the knee is down. Then you've got to piece that with the football. Where is the ball? The ball did break the plane. You could see it there. But obviously they were able to sync up some shots. To me, it just doesn't feel clear and obvious, right? You want it to jump out to overturn it.
Normally it doesn't feel like a big deal. Okay, we got to get 4 inches, but the Saints are saying, no, we're breaking our red zone curse. Don't make us do it again. Extra jumbo package. Saunders back in there. He's saying, I love this offense thing.
And that's Taysom Hill.
Up at the goal line. Does he finish through? He does. Touchdown, Saints.
And now that's going to be a Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill.
Saunders is saying, I'm a two-way man. I'm a two-way player. Keep me out
What's
there.
up, Barbara?
Just a matter of time before he gets an opportunity to catch a touchdown pass in the
Arizona,
flat, too.
Pittsburgh still suspended.
I tell you what, it wasn't a lot of movement there. This is a lot.
It's a Nike
Taysom.
jersey.
You can see all the Lion defenders with their feet off the ground, right? I think it's one of the big things when we talk about the brotherly shove. You know, there's guys that have left their feet. They've got no leverage to work against to try and
Sometimes
create resistance.
swears
A lot
on
of
the
guys
right one.
there, you know, were off their feet, and
I'm
the Saints were able to
impatiently
continue to move that pile.
They love him so
All
much.
right.
They're naming their kids after him.
Don't look now.
Kamara's
Kick
saying,
is
all
up,
right.
kick is
Next
good, but
touchdown
now
for
it
the
is a
Saints. We gotta see
three-point
if
ball
we can have
game.
Taysom, and it's gone from 21-0 to 24-21.
That defense is
And
better
again,
stepping up.
As on the first touchdown drive of this second half,
Aaron
it was a long
Glenn, get your
completion
head
to
out
Chris
the till.
Olave that helped set it all up.
And start
And
getting
really
this
the first
thing
play of the drive too.
on the right track.
It's so important. You come out and the game's starting to tighten up, and all of a sudden, your first play, boom, we're down the
Tush
field.
push,
that whole
aka
offense,
brotherly
there's a
shove.
different vibe inside that huddle. You see the smiles on their face right now. Remember early in the game, we panned that bench, and there was just shock on every player from the Saints that we put the camera on. And for them to
Since
be
the
back to where they are
21-0
right now, just a
start,
great job
38
by
plays,
all of them. Everybody,
247
players,
yards,
coaches,
and
just
21
hanging in there,
points.
Keep grinding.
Detroit, 25
As much
plays,
as the
89
21-0
yards.
haymaker that
And
they
only
took
3
right away felt
points.
like almost like a nail in the coffin in the hopes of their season. Even though they're tied for first, just in the mood, if they're able to come back and win this game, that can completely turn around everything for the bigger picture of this season for them.
Yeah, and it's going to be one of the strengths that Detroit is going to be able to lean on a little bit, right? On the road against the Chargers, 41-38. That fantastic finish against the Bears late in that fourth quarter. They have the confidence.
All right, here
that
is
they
the
can
kick.
Get out and pull out these types of games.
Dorsey.
And Dorsey get it at the 10, 15,
Dorsey.
20,
The 20.
and down
Forward
at
to
the 22.
They change up their practice schedule a little bit, put in extra red zone work on Thursday. 0 for 5 in the red zone last week in the loss in Atlanta. 3 for 3 today.
And it's good New Orleans, but it's also that focal point for the Detroit defense, right? They're 30th in the NFL when it comes to red zone touchdown percentage. So that's a weakness.
So red
for
zone
Detroit.
offense for the Saints,
And well done by
0-5
New
last
Orleans,
week, 3 for
being able
3
to exploit that. They
with
haven't
3
had
touchdowns.
The negative plays. They haven't had a turnover this week. They
This
haven't
week-
had a penalty this week in the red zone. I mean, they have been virtually perfect once they've got.
All right, here we go.
And now this Lions offense that raced out to the 21-0 lead 7 minutes into the game. Just
Single back
3 points
formation,
in.
that's Skipper in motion. Here is a
Starts
play
the drive from the
action.
22. Ball
And
action,
Jared Goff
pressured by Granderson.
steps up,
Steps to the flag down, and he's
throws.
got
Laporta incomplete. There is a flag down.
See what the flag's for.
Yeah, just the resiliency of the team, but also as a player. Zach Vaughn, he had that play early in the game where he came up.
Before the pass was thrown, holding, defense, number 1. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Salante Taylor.
He's got an opportunity. He's matched up against Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he lets him go for the touchdown. Here's your holding penalty right here. But Zach Vaughn has really played well since that time. got the sack against Panay Sewell. That play, he was in coverage with Sam Laporta on an extended play and did a nice
All right,
job
here we
there
go.
as well.
1st and 10.
So there's just been resiliency across the board by the groups, by the individual players that started out slowly during the course of this game.
Lions have got to score a touchdown on this drive. Single back formation.
First down from the 27.
And that's caught. And that is Brock Wright, going to be about a yard shy.
Catch of the day, stopped by Jordan Howden.
Just to kind of steady
Second
that
down
for this Lions offense. You know, get back to that run play action combo.
They're going to mark it 2 yards shy of the first down. Second down and 2.
And, you know, since that time, you start to get away from some of the stuff that was so effective early on as you try to expand into that game plan that you
Second down and 2.
The week.
Single back formation.
Had the ball pretty much this whole quarter.
Looks like a blitz is coming.
Second down.
Indeed it does. There is a first down. That is David Montgomery.
And I think this is David Montgomery time right now. Boy, when he's in that lineup and he's running physically, that offensive line starts to feed off that. You know, Jahmyr Gibbs is great. He's explosive and everything, but I think that when you talk about energy guys, there's several running backs around the NFL that once they start rolling in the physical style that they run the ball with, it just kind of lifts that whole offense. David Montgomery, one of those guys for this Lions team.
They're heading Jamal Williams.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. That's Gibbs in motion. Here's a play action. Jared Goff looking, throws, wide open to the 20, 15. Sam Laporta.
49 yards.
First down. Lions.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's behind the goalpost right there. But you see he runs through linebacker level. Nobody runs with him. You see some man coverage on the back end with somebody who's supposed to have Sam Laporta.
Ball's going to be placed around the 14-yard line.
From that linebacker level.
What a day.
Got to come out with the touchdown on this drive. 7 catches, 124 yards and a touchdown. Single back formation. Jared Goff hands it off. That's David Montgomery. Montgomery gain of a yard. Sam is balling today. Absolutely.
Laporta, we were talking coming into the game about the historic rate that he's at, the pace that he's on for a rookie tight end. 5 catches per game this year. If he kept that up, that would put him in position to have the most catches for any rookie tight end ever. And he's been even better than that today. One of his best games. 7 catches, 124. Still a quarter left.
Out the shotgun formation. Here is a handoff. That is Gibbs. Gibbs crosses the 10, down at the 9.
Pushes him out near the 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
That's 3rd down. So the record
gain
holder
of
for
4.
tight ends, just put a bow on that conversation about Laporta. Keith Jackson.
Showing Keith Jackson chasing history with Sam Laporta. 62 receptions to 81 receptions, 889 yards to 659, and both got 6 touchdowns.
Well, not going to be the case because looks like he got poked in the eye and he's going to come out of the game.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, 2-eye safety. Here's a handoff. David Montgomery. He's going to get 1 yard. Brings up 4th down and 4.
Well, you can get a first down here, obviously, without scoring a touchdown down at the 4-yard line. And Dan Campbell's got everybody on the sideline from special teams. And we asked him flat out this week because he wasn't happy with his fake punt call last Thanksgiving against Green Bay. Shouldn't have done that.
Love to see J-Mo get some more touches. Absolutely.
I don't like that decision that I made. But
what's up, Marissa?
Continue to be aggressive. Here's a classic example. Dan Campbell football.
We'll go for more than
all right, here we go. Single back formation. Trips down low.
Play clock runs out.
So maybe he has tempered attack.
Play a game. Offense number 16. 5-yard penalty.
Try to draw them off. No budging, and the field goal team will come out. So they look to take the points here. Riley Patterson, who's 1 for 1 today.
All right, Lions looking to make it a 6-point game.
Well, you wondered when they ran it there on 3rd down and 5. You know, is he thinking, let's get a couple here and then go for it? That's often what he does. And thought about it. But
this is a 32-yard attempt.
32-yard attempt.
They got a ton of confidence in that offensive line, though. I don't think I've ever seen a team run it more on 3rd and medium than Detroit. And they really convert at a high rate as well.
Riley Patterson is perfect from 30 to 49 yards. And the kick is up, kick is good, and it is a 6-point game.
The Lions 27, the Saints 21.
All right, so get those last-second votes in. As soon as the audio comes back, I will end the polls that are in both chats. Right now, we got 82% going with the Lions on Troxel Sports Streams and 93% going with the Lions on Lions Powerhouse Media. So get those votes in, and as soon as the audio comes back, the polls will close as we'll be kicking off. Actually, you know what? Let me switch that ball anyways because it is going to be a kickoff. Saints will start the 4th quarter with the football. So they started the football to start each quarter in the 3rd quarter after halftime and in the 4th quarter. Trox, that's an elite jersey. Love the stitched on numbers. Oh, absolutely. That's the only ones that I actually truly love is the stitch on numbers. I'll pay a little extra just to get the stitch on numbers. And I love how these sleeves are like the stretchier sleeves than that ironed on stuff. Because I don't like the ironed on stuff because it always it seems to crack. What's up, Bobby of Earth? Wow, Lions really caught the Saints flat-footed in the 1st quarter. Yeah, and it's been really all Saints ever since. You know, it's been 21-6 ever since that 21-0 lead. That's why I thought it was Reebok. I missed the jerseys. Absolutely. I do got to find another jersey plug in because, yeah, I used to get jerseys. Like this jersey, I only paid like $40, and Calvin Johnson was still playing. You know, I have one that's Ndamukong Suh road jersey. I got that when Sue was still here. I got a home Golden Tate, same type. And things like that. All right, get those votes in. The poll is about to close. And 3, 2, 1.
Take the Saints
all right, the poll has closed. 74%. 74 votes, 82% with the Lions, 18% with the Saints. That poll is closed. And 15 votes, 93% going with the Lions, 7% going with the Saints, and that poll is closed.
Haven't played as well lately. What's wrong with the Lions? They blitz out of the gates and everything's fixed. But if they're to have a 21-0 lead disappear in a game they lose, oh, man.
All right, that's going to be a touchback. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Mrs. Fox says, I can't believe I'm saying this, but come on, Jets.
Kind of a
beat Atlanta at home.
That Detroit has been in. You know, the New Orleans has taken advantage of their opportunities and played much cleaner, much better than they did.
Falcons are up 13-8.
Both teams producing them in 3 of the 5 big
ball
plays
on the Jets 34 or 43-yard line.
A big catch, at least 20 yards on all 3 touchdown drives.
All right, here we go.
And again, this is a guy they didn't know if they'd have. He had a concussion last Sunday, hardly practiced.
And ball's loose. Ball's loose. Lions with the ball, baby. Lions with the ball.
Josh Pascal.
Let's go. Josh Pascal.
Just when everything's going right.
We needed that, baby.
I mean, nobody knows either. I want you to watch.
Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. How unfortunate is that?
Wow. James Hurst pulling from left guard. And I said Pascal had the recovery. He did until Tracy Walker took it from him. We'll see who they give credit to officially. But it's the second turnover of the day for the Saints.
Looks like it's going to be Tracy Walker possibly with that fumble recovery.
You see guys trip from time to time, but just the fact that you're coming out from under center with a puller, and that's what knocks the ball from your hand.
New Orleans, 2 turnovers on this game. Detroit, 0.
7 turnovers, just 1 takeaway. Winning the turnover margin 2-0 today.
Bobby Averth with the $10 super chat says positive energy for the Lions. Appreciate that, Bobby Averth.
Out of the eye, here comes Jahmyr Gibbs.
And that's Jahmyr Gibbs to the 20, down at about the 19-yard line.
7 on first down, stopped by Demario Davis.
Part of that first quarter, they've got a 17-yard scoring drive on the potential to have another one here, the 26-yard scoring drive. But here's that toughness, that non-fragility of Jahmyr Gibbs inside between the tackles.
Jahmyr Gibbs, 8 rushes, 60 yards. Second down and 3.
60 yards today. Replaced by Montgomery.
Single back formation, Brock Wright in motion. And here is Jameson Williams. Touchdown! Touchdown! Jameson Williams! Let's go!
Shot out of a cannon. Jameson Williams.
You're going to have the first one here. Now here comes Jameson Williams around. That's who's got him in man. Alontae Taylor.
That will not yield. And when the blue whistle waves,
finding his man. You know,
stand and cheer the brave. Raw, raw, raw. Go hard with the game.
And then pitched it back to Jameson Williams.
Down the field again. A Lions victory. Go Lions.
Ben Johnson said, look, the ball's just kind of starting to gravitate to him.
They're going for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to go for 2 here. 3 out of 4 this season on 2-point conversions are the Lions.
Shotgun formation. Reynolds in motion.
Goff looks to throw for it.
Goff throws.
St. Brown had it knocked away.
And pass intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown. That 2-point conversion is no good. $12-point game. Told you it was Lions December. Weimar says it's done. What's up, Catherine? We play as a team. We are one. How I felt about the Cowboys. Take the freebie. Yeah, I would have took the extra point. I mean, yeah, I would have had 13 points, but 13 points is better than 12 points. Man, what a game. Let's go. Hindsight is always 2020. A lot of game left, absolutely. Let's flip and go. J-Mo. Man. Man, y'all don't even know what's going through my head right now. We needed that score. Get pumped, game over. It ain't over. Still 14 minutes left. That's a lot of time left. I mean, in 7 minutes, the Lions score 21 points. So, if that happens with the Saints, well, now the Lions are looking at the end of the barrel. What's up, Jake the Tribal Chief? All right, here we go. 2 plays, 28 yards, 49 seconds. Jameson Williams, 19-yard touchdown run. Set up by a car fumble.
Jameson Williams on the reverse. Sailed his way into the end zone with that acrobatic dive to the goal line. Showing off a little more what Lions fans love about him. And the lead is back to 2 scores.
All right, here we go.
Take us back to that touchdown. You got your a lot of ink in your pen.
Got a touchback. Ball's at the 25.
Here. We've got man coverage here, and we're going to have a reverse coming that way, then back this way. Now watch the coverage guys run. Amazing that they don't run into each other. But then I want you to watch Graham Glasgow right here. He's the one that tracks down
Graham Glasgow blocking the game right there.
Because you brought Jameson Williams back around, and then a great job by Sam Laporta. That's probably the most challenging block right there. A little help from Jared Goff, just a little, but Sam Laporta.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Here's Derek Carr looking, throws, caught. Ball is at the. Let's see where Foster Moreau is down.
The only thing that has stopped the Saints offense
looks like it's a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1.
They've been resilient. We've talked about that coming back from that 21-0. That was such a tough one, right? I mean, you're sitting at 24-21. You're kind of back into it. And, boy, I mean, to have that happen to him.
Here's the end around. Jet sweep. That's enough for a first down.
And yeah, credit to Carr, who started the game 1 for 5 at the
That's
interception.
Lynn Bowden
off of the hands of
with
the
a 4-yard gain.
He's 14 out of his last 15, keying this comeback.
Yeah, and big plays
1st
by
and
this
10.
Detroit defense.
3:15 remains in the 4th quarter.
They moved the ball, and they've taken advantage of the red zone opportunities today.
Touchdown Red Sea up 17-3 in Pittsburgh.
Lions defense. It hasn't been really good, consistent defensive football. It's been splash plays and fortunate plays like that.
All right, here we go. That is a quarterback keeper. Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill crosses the 40, down about the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. Gain of 4 on that play.
It all started with Dan Campbell, gave him the nickname, and I said, is that just Dan that's calling you that? He said, no. Once that nickname started, everybody latched out.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, a locker room nickname sticks like glue, especially when you take it to TV, Joe.
Yeah. Sorry, Aleem.
Buttercup.
All right, here we go. Single back. I'm sorry, shotgun formation. Derek Carr steps back, throws. That's caught. That's Alvin Kamara. Kamara, that's a first down.
Into Lions territory. Alvin Kamara goes for 12 yards.
Gain of 12 on that play for Alvin Kamara.
That's a pretty good screen throw. I mean, there's a lot of bodies around there, and you're just going to float that right up over the top. I mean, that was pretty busy over at the point of the catch where Alvin Kamara was.
From the Lions 46.
That's a handoff. Jamal Williams, gain of about a yard.
Brian Branch the tackle.
Really like the way Pete Carmichael is calling this series here. Don't panic. You just had a huge mistake. It took you to 33-21.
2nd and 9.
Don't worry about that. Just get back into your rhythm. You were moving the football very effectively. And sometimes people will panic when you have a play like that. This has been a really nice bounce-back drive with a play call.
And we saw there's a rare time where Aiden Hutchinson's
out the shotgun.
And Hutchinson-less defense.
Carr looking. And Derek Carr goes down.
They get home. It's Romeo.
That's Romeo Okwara.
And then the teams come together, some pushing and shoving after the play. They're trying to find somebody on
Romeo,
the other side of the field
Romeo.
opposite Hutchinson.
We're out now,
Oh, he's getting a
Romeo.
break. You
He
still
got
get
the
a
sack.
A great sign for the Lions.
I think the big thing is that's a coverage sack because it takes
That's
forever.
an
Now, this
8-yard
all
loss.
starts- Jamal Williams has just a fantastic pass protection right there. That's what started everything. And then it's going inside with Romeo Okwara getting the sack.
It's 3rd down and 18. Timeout coming here. You wonder if this is going to be 2 plays to get those officially 17 yards.
Timeout. New Orleans. This is a 30-second timeout.
All right, with
Let's take a
10:23
take a look at that coverage you're talking about
remains.
downfield from a much maligned
Saints
Lions
have 2
secondary on the
timeouts.
year.
Detroit still has all
Joe.
3.
I mean, one of the big things that everybody has talked about is the fact that, it's that breakdown in rush coverage.
Richell says
Derek Barnes
defense
staying
football.
underneath Marquez Callaway right there. It looks like he's open, but
Thanks
he's
a lot,
not.
Trubisky.
And, Derek Carr's got to hold that. He's got to sit in the pocket and hold that. So this was really well done on the back end that allowed that rush to get home.
Second sack of the day for the Lions, who didn't have any sacks of Jordan Love on Thanksgiving. Carr looks like he's feeling it a little bit after that one. So 3rd and 17.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 17.
2 plays. You're looking 4 down territory at this stage.
23 dropbacks, 2 sacks, 2 knockdowns on Derek Carr. Shotgun formation.
Takeaway and then turning it into a touchdown.
Here's Derek Carr. Derek Carr hit it through. That's Alvin Kamara. Gets it up at the 45. And there's a flag down.
Enough to extend this drive, although you worry about Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is in a lot of pain, still on the ground.
It's going to be Bruce Irvin, 51, that kind of hits him and then lands on top of him. His helmet is off to the side.
Personal
He's trying to get
foul,
off to
roughing
the
passer.
side.
Defense, number 51. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
And it is a personal foul on Irvin, who's got a sack in his first game with the Lions, but he's also got a critical penalty here. Carr, who...
All right, Derek Carr still on the ground. Hey, absolutely, Rich. He needs some milk. Heavy rain and lightning. Weather delay again. Now, prayers up to Derek Carr. Hopefully, he's all right. Mrs. Fox saying, yeah, I won't type it. Man, that was bad. I didn't think it was bad. Yeah, he had a whole Bruce Irvin all up on him. Granted, the helmet was to the side, but the body weight of Bruce Irvin is what got the foul call in the first place. CBS only has 3 cameras working also. Your line is showing resiliency today, Trox? Absolutely. They're showing more resiliency than the doggone Pistons. Derek Carr, Joe Flacco, biggest dysfunctional quarterbacks, have size, physical, but nothing happens. Y'all see the chain gang break what looks like his left leg early? Absolutely.
Derek Carr just getting helped up, and Dean Blandino, our rules expert. Lions fans aren't going to like this, but this is the right call, right?
It is the right call.
This is the right call. This is what the league has been directing the officials to call. You've got to make an attempt to get off to the side. You can't drive the quarterback to the ground and land with all or most of your body weight. This is what Irving does. He doesn't make any attempt. And there have been some calls this year that I haven't liked that have been technical. Not this one. That's poster child. That's what you don't want.
Yeah.
And obviously, we hope Derek Carr.
I 100% agree with Dean.
Carr is to his feet. And
I know it's a penalty on the Lions, but that is 100% fact. You can't do that.
That completion
that
right
is
there,
textbook what you can't do.
15th in a row.
If you get on top of him and you wrap your hands around him on the way down, you got to figure out a way to roll.
It's time for the Jameis
if you do that,
experience.
Then there's no flag.
Well, you know what you're going to get, right? You're going to get an aggressive guy who's got a
Jamison Williams comes in
to make plays, and along with that comes the potential for interceptions. So if it's me, I'm staying with Taysom Hill. I like this decision. We saw it in Minnesota when the Saints played Minnesota. He gets him back, but there's two critical turnovers. That's a part of that. And that's
Trox.
who Jameis Winston has been throughout his entire career.
A Mac truck.
Out there, so
that's all facts.
What they've done with Carr, which is going to be back and forth.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill up at the 35. Around the 40.
Derek Barnes bumps him out of bounds, and a smile from Taysom Hill.
And that's not just all Taysom.
Going to be first down.
We've seen him play quarterback several times here this afternoon. Just missed a deep touchdown shot to Chris Olave.
Famous Jameis comes in. He is the only guy in NFL history with 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in the same season. That is the Jameis Winston experience.
Second and 1. Correction. Ball is at the 22-yard line.
They spotted him with enough for a first down initially, but they've moved it back. 2nd and 3. Yeah, and they're going to bring Winston in here.
All right, 2nd and 3.
In this situation, 2nd and short, it feels tailor-made for Taysom.
And I just hope you don't learn another hard lesson here in the Jameis Winston experience.
And here is a end around. That is Bowden. And that's going to be down. Quentin Bohanna.
You mentioned the day that Jalen Reeves-Maybin is
tackle for a loss to 10 yards.
On this one, he's the one that disrupts everything. I mean, that's just a clear shot. He's the one that cuts off Lynn Bowden and allows Quentin Bohanna to get up there and make the play.
Bohanna, who's just getting his first chance with the Lions recently, former Dallas Cowboys.
All right, 3rd down and 13, 9 minutes.
Point, Joe. Why do you
9 minutes remaining in regulation, shotgun formation.
3rd down and 13.
There's Jameis. Jameis steps back, throws, tip, caught. Chris Olave up at the 2-yard line. Chris Olave.
For 30 yards.
Gain of 30.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
I think it's even worse. If Brian Branch doesn't make that deflection, that's going right to Jerry Jacobs.
Yeah.
That's a pick.
Yep. I 100% agree. Brian Branch tipped it. That should have been an interception by Jerry Jacobs. But because it was tipped, that gave enough height for Chris Olave to get in position. Ball is at the 2-yard line.
First and goal from the 2.
And here's Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill gonna be short. Brings up 2nd down.
There's no way he comes out, is there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, Taysom Hill is Taysom Hill. He's been playing the entire game. You don't have to do anything different with your offense, and you have trust in the decision making.
On 2nd and goal. 7.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. Here's a handoff.
He's in.
And it looks like Alvin Kamara is in for a touchdown. 7.5.
Who the quarterback is, if we're going to hand it off to 41, who's got his 2nd touchdown of the day.
33-27 with 7.5 to go.
The Saints keep on coming. Lions get their first touchdown since early on to grow the lead back to 2 scores. And in a drive with
Derek Carr looking like he's going to go to the locker room.
Ball ends up in Olave's hands, and the Saints are in the end zone soon after.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 33-28. We are waiting for the ensuing kick, but I'm just giving the Lions the ball because they are going to have it when we come back. This game's insane. Insane in the membrane. Hey, absolutely. San Fran playing Philly next. Should be a good one. What's up, Coffee Cup? Says go Saints. How you doing, Coffee Cup? 36-35 final. Says Peter. Hey, it's playing out that way. Lego D12. But, man, this has been a crazy game. What's up? Says Who Dat Nation. Says Coffee Cup. Hey, appreciate that, Richard Carr. Big Izzy Saints. All right, here we go. 53 career rushing touchdowns, most in team history for Alvin Kamara.
Ingram for the most touchdowns on the ground in Saints history. 2 of them today, 53 total. Chris Olave's had a long catch in all 4 touchdown drives for the Saints, who are back within 5. 7:30 left. The little Dorsey back to return Blake Grippy's kick.
And we got a touchback. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Micah Collins says, when I was little, I thought I was going to be a football player, but I'm still little.
Buffalo, what does that play?
That's a good one, Mike.
It's going to come down to the wire.
Here's the play action.
On first
And
down,
that was dumb than dumb can get. That's a loss of yards. That's a 6-yard loss.
Those of you joining us from watching the Dolphins beat the Commanders. This game was 21-0 Detroit. 7 minutes in, but the Saints chipping away, and within 5 with 7 left. Joe Davis, Daryl Johnston, Pam Oliver, Couple first-place teams going at it.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation.
16.
That's caught.
Having a huge
Sam
day.
Laporta.
It's again, and it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Factor right here, because what you've got going on is you've got a Detroit offense that has scored on a 17-yard drive.
Gains the
and a
6 yards
26-yard
back.
drive because of the takeaways.
Third and 10.
Their defense. New Orleans has been grinding all day, up and down the field. This is a huge snap right here. If you give this ball back to the Saints offense, it would not shock me to watch them go right down the field.
Out the shotgun. Laporta in motion. Goff steps back, steps up, throws.
On the move, it's dropped by Montgomery.
David Montgomery dropped the ball.
Montgomery would have had a first down, and he caught this fastball. Instead, the punt team comes out.
What a great job by Jared Goff. Climbing the pocket, 2 hands on the ball. There you talk about the fumbles from that Thursday game, and finds David Montgomery out for the first down, and he can't secure the catch.
And so this offense, which was just absolutely cruising the first few drives of this game, has lost it as the game has gone on. 6:08, Saints to get it back down 5. They've gotten close to blocking a couple today.
And there's the Jack Fox punt.
From Jack Fox.
And here is Bowden. And he gets it up at the 25. Up at the 30, down about the 31, maybe 32. There is a flag down.
Jameis Winston in the offense, coming back out there. See what this call is. Where they're going to start this drive.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 28. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's first down.
Well, if you had seen the early part of the game and...
All right, that's a hold, 10-yard penalty. So it's going to be first and 10 at the New Orleans 18-yard line.
Carr, here's Pam.
He was taken to the back for further evaluation. Carr has entered the concussion protocol. He's also being looked at for a shoulder and back injury. Obviously, his day's done.
All right, Pam, and he left the game.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation.
Against Minnesota a few weeks ago.
Got a man in motion.
Shoulder issue.
Play action. Winston throws. That's Kamara. Kamara. That's enough for a first down. Gain of 11.
You can control Jameis Winston by your play calling. And it'll be interesting to watch this drive down the field. Limit the opportunity for a bad decision to put the ball in harm's way. And keep it short. Run some play action in his headset telling him, you know, all the things that you always talk about. But I love your joke. The Jameis Winston experience. Buckle up, here we go.
And then 2 plays later, throws it up for grabs, tipped in the air and caught.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. Here's the handoff to Kamara. Kamara, first down.
Keeps the play alive and keeps on turning. 17 yards for Kamara.
We've talked about David
Come on,
Montgomery
defense.
being that guy for the Lions. Here's Alvin Kamara doing the same thing for the Saints. Just that energy, that lift you're going to get. Marquez Callaway, great job on the outside, continuing to work, getting a block at that wide receiver position.
We talked about his frustration.
All right, here we go. Ball's at the 45, 55 yards away from Pater.
He's played like a guy who's mad.
Shotgun formation.
Into the game at quarterback. They got their full
Taysom Hill. He's going to quarterback keep it. And Hill, good gain on that play. Gets a gain of 8. Brian Branch with the tackle.
That's the thing about Taysom Hill.
Second
right?
down and 2 at the Detroit 47.
And he's kind of on pace and trying to see where the running lane is going to be. Well, I tell you what, when he steps on the accelerator, he separates from people.
Both guys in here, 2nd and 2, 4 minutes left. Saints have not led this game. In fact, they trailed 21-0.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 2. Taysom Hill in motion.
Second and short, it's the
Here's a
line.
pitch. Jamal Williams. And that should be enough for a first down. Gets it up at the 44-yard line.
First down, Saints. Taysom Hill back in at quarterback. 3:48 to go. 2 timeouts for the Saints, plus a 2-minute warning coming up. Time not really a factor for him. Now Hill has thrown the ball a couple times today. He's yet to complete one.
Out the shotgun.
Quarterback draw.
That's Taysom Hill, gain of about 4.
And Hill gets 4, and you'll take that.
Absolutely. That's a positive play on first down. And again, it's just so hard to stop because he can throw the ball. You talked about he's 0 for 2 today. One of those is a deep shot down the field to Chris Olave that he underthrew that was probably going to be a touchdown.
0 for 2 today, 5 for 8 on the season. It's not like that can't throw. That definitely is a threat. Back and forth they go. Winston comes in.
Shotgun formation. Ball's at the 40. Winston steps back, throws. Incomplete.
Olave was wide open and he missed him. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, let's take a look at 2 things here, right? Number 1, location of the ball is a little bit off. He's got Chris Olave wide open. But I want you to watch the other option that he could have. He's going to step back. There's Chris Olave. He's going to come right into that window, and we're going to miss him. The other opportunity is, look at this, right? I mean, one or the other.
There's an injured line here. It's Aleem McNeil again. He's been helped to his feet a couple times today. As that knee
Aleem
wrapped
McNeil
up.
slow to get up.
Their best interior defensive
Getting helped
lineman
off the
limps
field under his own power, though.
So 3rd down and 6. Without Derek Carr, they're down Michael Thomas. They're down Rashid Shaheed. Pete Carmichael having to be creative here. Hill's out. Jameis Winston in.
Shotgun formation, trip stack, top of your screen, tight formation. Here's Jameis Winston. Tip. And incomplete.
Coverage on Kamara. They wanted a flag and won't get it. And with 3 minutes left, a 4th and 6 coming up.
4th and 6.
Well, you can kind of control this matchup like we talked about out of the backfield, but you've got your safety down there, Tracy Walker, matched up with Alvin Kamara. It's not a linebacker.
And so here we go. 4th down and 6.
All right, here we go. Winston in the shotgun.
Lions
and here's the pressure. Steps up, throws. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Behind him. And the Lions take over with 2:56 left.
2:56 remains in regulation.
He's got him open. He was a little bit behind on the last, or a little bit out front on the previous.
Saints have 2 timeouts. Detroit all 3. Just under 3 to play.
Cut out, so he's breaking all the way out to the sideline. You can see Chris Olave try to get his foot in the ground and get back and make a play on the ball, but just too far inside.
And for the people that have been loud about wanting Jameis Winston to get a chance over Derek Carr, thinking that Derek Carr is the problem, it's going to be really hard to continue that argument, seeing what's transpired over the last few minutes.
Well, I think the first point you got to tamp down is why wasn't Taysom
I formation.
3rd and 6, 4th and 6.
Lions take over at the
and
40.
out the I formation. Here's the handoff. That's David Montgomery.
He's got a short gain on
Gain
first
of
down.
2, maybe 3.
Nathan Shepard in there for the tackle.
And it looks like we got a timeout taken. New Orleans, that's their second.
Timeout with 2:53
New Orleans,
to go.
1
Gives us Jets
timeout.
checking with Carissa.
Second and
Thank you so much,
7.
Joe. Coming up next.
Showing game of the week. Brock Purdy. Detroit still has all 3 timeouts.
10-1 Eagles 8 and 3, 49ers.
All right, here we go.
Lions will be rooting
Second
for the
down
Eagles
and
in that
8.
Game. Not a very good chance you're going to catch Philadelphia for the 1 seed, so you're looking to duke it out with San Francisco for that 2 seed if you're the Lions. We're in position to win the division for the first time in 30 years and are in position to get a bounce-back win.
All right, here we go. Second and 8.
Against Green Bay.
Amon-Ra, bottom of your screen in motion. Shotgun formation, now back in motion, top of your screen.
Fakes the draw.
And that is incomplete. Paulson Adebo with the pass deflection. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
This is just so well played by Paulson Adebo. Look at him. He's got his eyes focused right on the receiver. Doesn't even look back to see the ball, but sees the adjustment by Amon-Ra St. Brown and gets a hand to make the deflection.
And stops the clock. Gives New Orleans a free timeout there.
All right, we got shotgun formation, trips up top.
On 3rd and 8.
Here's Goff, throws.
Delivers, and it's Laporta.
And Sam Laporta, first down.
Monster day for the rookie tight end, and a first down for the Lions.
First down.
Good job coming out of the inside of that.
Lions.
Inside or outside leverage, so he's getting a little bit.
Let's
from
go.
The safety that's in the middle of the field. Jordan Houghton lets him get inside. Just a great completion right there.
Jared Goff has thrown his way 9 times today. He's
9 catches, 139 yards, and a touchdown for Sam
12 games into his NFL career already in the upper echelon.
Singleback formation.
Have to snap it before the warning.
And here is Montgomery. Gets a gain of about 3 yards.
With a minute 57 to go. We reach the 2-minute warning.
All right, we are at the 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in regulation. 33-28. Lions 2nd and 8 at the New Orleans 45. So far, this drive has taken 4 plays, 9 yards. Trox, it's time to put your lines back on your shoulder. Hey, absolutely. Let's get it, Lions. Shut them down, says Rich L. Absolutely. 60 points this game. Impressive. 61 combined points. Trox, is that Bubbles' son? LOL. No, this is Simba grown up. You know, he grew up from actually Simba. Our defense need to get right if we enter the playoffs. Absolutely. Go Broncos, says Richard Carr. Yeah, I remember Bubbles. My happiest moment, Lions last pass with 4 seconds left to beat the Vikings. Trox thought Trox was rocking a Lion fur coat for a second. Oh yeah. The Lions fur coat. All right. Cowboys, Vikings, Seahawks in the wild card, in the hunt. Packers, Rams, Saints, Bucks.
The 2016
All right, here we go.
Season. They've got it 2nd and 8. New Orleans
Second and
territory,
8.
57.
And here's a handoff.
Hit in the backfield.
Montgomery, he's going to lose a yard. Third down and 9.
Saints have one timeout left. And it looks like they'll use it right here. With a minute 53, it is a career day for...
All right, showing Sam Laporta having a career night. If the Lions play on Nick, slimy yet satisfying. Cody, you can get that.
Good defensive end.
All right, here we go. 9 catches, 140 yards, and a touchdown. Lions single game tight end record, 140 yards for Sam Laporta.
Just like head coach Dan
And
Campbell
we
said,
got
we
an
gotta take a
injured
look at
Saint, number
what we're doing.
97.
He really believed that it was just
Getting helped by two
there were some things that they were
getting
impacting
helped
that were
off
part
the
of game.
field
We can get rid of the
by two
turnovers. It should
people.
solve a lot of our other issues. And,
All right,
that
third
was the
down
case
and
today.
9.
You know, for New Orleans, I mean,
This
three
is
for
the
three
do
in
or
red zone
die.
touchdowns today. That was their big Achilles heel. And that's how we've gotten to the point where it's 33-28.
So the Lions not having any turnovers on a day where the margin is razor thin. If they have even one, this is a completely different story. Now still a minute 54. Saints out of time.
All right, here we go.
It's 3rd and 9.
Single back formation, trip, stack, tight formation, bottom of your screen. Here's a play action. Goff steps up, throws. Cut, first down. Lions are going to win this. Lions will win. Let's go.
Reynolds' first reception, and it could not be any bigger.
Victory formation.
With the sell, I want you to watch how he sells this. The patience, right? It's like it's going to be a run play, and then he just snaps and pulls away from
Forward down the field.
It's so fun to
That
watch
will
guys
not
understand the
yield.
detail. of
And when
plays.
the blue wears silver wave.
Kind of that
Stand and cheer the brave. Rah, rah, rah. Go hard, win the game. Down the field again. A Lions victory. Go Lions.
The second
Let's
best
go.
record in the NFC.
First kneel down in victory formation. 9-3 record, first
Best
time
record through 12
since
games
1962.
In the season, depending on the lens you look through it, it's either magical
9-3. Detroit stand up.
I mean, this is turning into one that they have waited a long time to have.
There's another kneel
They've
down.
division to 3 games. Getting closer and closer to their first division title.
And that should do it. Coaches are on the field.
Bigger than that. 33-28 the final score. They survive really an incredible effort from the Saints, who trailed this game 21-0.
9-3, baby. 9-3.
33-28 the final score.
Chicago, you are
America's Game
next.
of the week, one of the games of the years.
Let's
coming
go.
up. We get you to the State Farm Game Break Show to set it all up.
Man, oh man. What a game. What a game. That was insane. Goes up 21-0 in the first quarter to finish this game 33-28. Defense stepped up. They caused some turnovers. The Lions offense did not turn the ball over. And we played a little bit better on defense. It was still a little sloppy on defense. I would like Aaron Glenn to clean this stuff up. When you're up 21-0, it should not be you shouldn't only be able to score 33 points. When you are up 21-0, put the pedal to the metal. At least for 3 quarters. Then in the fourth quarter, when it's 50 to we'll give them 28, 50-28. Well, now you can put your backups in. But it's the little things that Detroit needs to clean up. But hey, a win's a win. I don't care which way you get it. It beats a whole lot what we did 10 days ago because I hate losses, especially on a holiday, and you have 10 days to marinate on that loss. So I'll take the dub. 9-3. Saints move to 5-7. But don't sleep on the Saints. The Saints could very well bounce back and win out. They got the pieces. They just got to perform. That is the one thing the Saints have not been able to do all season. That's perform. You have the talent. Perform now. But that win should probably eliminate the Bears, even with a win or a loss. I think they are on a bye week, though, but yeah. What a game. Lions win. But I do got to take the MVP and little MVP to my mother-in-law, so I got to roll. I love you all. Stay safe. Peace.